Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause his jumper wet like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause his jumper wet like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond.
What's up, gang? It's your boy back in the building. Let me put on the hawk chain. Let me put on my hawk chain, baby, so I can get in the game, get in the zone when I'm talking about a team that I have followed my whole life. What's good, family? It's your boy Demond in the building. We talk Hawks, we talk Hawks TV. All things Hawks. We talking some offseason. Y'all know me. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I still got stuff I got to do today. But I was like, hey, it's been a minute. Let me tap in with the homies. Let me see what's really cracking, right? So first thing I want to discuss is, let me let y'all know something straight up. Okay? I'm going to let y'all know something straight up. Okay? The Atlanta Hawks, okay, is not going to trade Trey Young. That got cat hair all on my mic. The Atlanta Hawks is not going to trade Trey Young unless Trey Young walks into that office and asks for a trade, okay? So all these little trade scenarios, people calling about Trae, woo, it's just talk at the end of the day. That's all it is, gang. It's just some talk. It's not going to happen, okay? It doesn't. And here's another thing. Shout out Bleacher Report. Whenever y'all post these trades, right, next time y'all can at least post a trade to where we getting some, we getting some value in return. No, we don't want nobody late first round pick. No, we don't want some players that the other team. We don't want no old ass players. No, we don't want no expiring contracts. No, we don't want some short, some dude that didn't work with your organization. We don't want that. We don't want no bad contracts. This is not the organization to send the bad contracts to. Okay, this is not the organization you think you're gonna dump your junk and think you're gonna get our best player that we've had probably since Dominique Wilkins. Is you crazy? Is you crazy? I don't know who come up with these trades on Bleacher Report and these other apps, okay, when it comes to the Hawks. But here's something. Okay. Matt, if you're going to trade Trey Young, if you're going to have us trade a Trey Young, have us getting some real stuff in return, okay? I'm not trading an all-NBA player for some bench dudes, okay? I'm not trading an all-NBA player for a 2026 late first-round pick, no. So stop doing. I wish they would stop doing that. This is not the place where we want your trash. Bleacher Report. Whoever coming up with these trades, okay. Whoever coming up with these trades, okay, for Trey Young, y'all need to stop it. Y'all insulting the Atlanta Hawk fan base, okay. Even if you don't want Trey, even if you don't like Trey Young, okay, you better get some stuff. You better get some legit stuff in return. You better get some stuff in return, okay? Because ain't no way I'm trading Trey Young for the stuff that I've been looking at. And I don't know who come up with these trades. But first, let me get off that. Let me get the shout-outs going, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. I appreciate the support, man. Not just me. We appreciate the support, gang. You feel me? Because once again, this is an interactive fan channel. And without the chat, without everybody coming on to the panel, we wouldn't be where we at today. I know we just hit 2,000 subscribers, so salute to that. Salute to everybody who be tapping in. You feel me? And we want to continue to grow the platform. You feel me? That I know of, this is the only place where Atlanta Hawk fans can come and talk Atlanta Hawk basketball and actually be heard, right? So this channel is our channel. We all make this channel, you feel me? And I just want everybody to know that I appreciate the support. We appreciate the support, meaning people who be up here, Matt, Mike, people who run the show sometimes when I'm not here. Shout out John with the super chat. John said, don't wear yourself out. You got some work to do at 4 p.m. on this channel. Hope you got some good questions ready because we're coming with it. Oh, that's right. That's today, right? I'm glad you said something, John, because I totally forgot about it. I thought it was Sunday. Oh, well, we'll get it popping. So John, if y'all didn't know, John, OG John and Marion going to be debating today at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock my time. We're going to get that popping. You feel me? So come through. Come through. Be alert. Might have to adjust the time just a tad. I'll let John and Marion know, but make sure y'all come through. I'm gonna make sure I put something up on X about that. You feel me? Yeah, man, those Trey Young getting out of control, man. Getting completely out of control. And like you just get tired of it, bro. You get tired of the nonsense. Like they really insult our intelligence as Hawks fans. Yeah, we're gonna give you Cole Anthony. We're gonna give you this dude. We're gonna give you the Phoenix Sun 26. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. So whoever on Bleacher Report or whatever website you on, okay, who coming up with these trades for Trey Young, at least make a trade to where we get something in return. Okay. Something. I'm seeing protected picks. I'm seeing late first round picks, man. If y'all don't get out of here with that nonsense. I ain't seen one trade where we get an all-star player in return. I ain't seen one where you get a young talent with great upside. I ain't seen one of those trades yet. It's always old-ass players that the other team don't want, 2 late first-round picks, and some second round pick. And people actually be telling me they'll do the deal. Is that not crazy? Some people actually be like, man, I'll do that deal. What? I don't care how much you hate Trey Young. You better get some real stuff in return that you could use. So y'all seen the Knicks try to get Quin Snyder, and the Hawks said no. You know what's funny? When I read that, right? No, you didn't. Hey man, we need know what we should have did. You know what we should have did, man? We should have had people. Hey, go find the silliest Trey Young trades, man. Let me know what y'all find, man. Find me one of them silly Trey Young trades, man. This is hilarious. Trae for D'Angelo Russell, Nick Claxton, and protected. And I bet you some people who do that deal. I bet you some people who would do that deal, man. I bet you. Shout out my boy. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I didn't even do my shout outs. Hold on. Let me get the shout out going, man. Let me get the shout out going. Let me know if you tapped in with me, man. Let me know if you tapped in with me. Let me hit y'all with that cash. Who we got in here? We got the homeboy. We got the homeboy Demetrius in the building. Mo Beezy in the building. My guy Southside in the building. Tank in the building. Michael in the building. Salute the Starks. Who else up in here? Salute to Jimmy. He said, we boring. Salute to Don Nelson. Ashley in the building. Who else up in here? Kid Sonic. Destin in the building. What up, Jay? OG John in the building. Alan Frazier in the building. What's up, my guy? What's up, Kevin in the building? Salute to the home girl, Mary. Hey, y'all better follow Mary on Twitter, man. Mary been going hard on Twitter with them drafts, man. Mary be on Twitter checking people, man. Y'all gotta follow. Get a homegirl Mary a follow on Twitter, man. Salute my guy Craig in the building, man. Happy birthday from to the Army. Oh, it is the Army birthday. Yep, June 14th. Yep, it's the Army birthday. And the Army keeps rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won. And the Army keeps rolling along. And it's hi, hey, the Army's on its way. Count out the cadence loud and strong. 2, 3, 4, where we go. You will always know that the Army goes rolling along. Yay! Hey. Hey, the more we think about the Army, man, the more we think about, like, they really be brainwashing us, man. You saw how easy that song just kicked in my head? they really be brainwashing us. Hey, the song just automatic. Soon as he said, happy birthday, Army, it just kicked in my head. Oh, man. Who else we got in the building, man? I'm over. Salute to my guy Rashad in the building, man. Orange Juice in the building, man. Static in the building. Who else we got up in here? King Rocco in the building, man. Hey, man. Hey, they be brainwashing us, dog. They be brainwashing us. Woo! Chat GPT in the building. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, Kuya. You know what I'm talking about? Chat GPT in the building. Parade field flashbacks. What's up, T. Terry? T. Terry in the building. What's good, man? Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, on the YouTubers as we try to continue to grow the channel. You feel me? Continuing to grow the channel. So listen. Okay. Quin Snyder. The Knicks came and asked could they talk to him. The Hawks said no. I wonder why. I wonder why the Hawks said no. I wonder why the Hawks said no. Do they really love Quin Snyder? Is it that really of a big of a deal that the Knicks asked could they talk to Quin Snyder? Is it really a big deal? I mean, the Knicks done tried to talk to every coach that got a job. I ain't never seen that. They've asked multiple teams, can they talk to their head coaches? Like, that's crazy. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? So, but as y'all can see, the Hawks said no. I don't know why. It ain't like we winning over here. It ain't like we in the playoffs or something. They said, and the Hawks said no. No. Why? Why y'all said why the Hawks said no? What? Oh my God, bro! The Hawks said no. Like we win. Like we was in the playoffs or something. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the playoffs, and he got a man. Listen, let me tell you. I'm gonna give y'all my true thoughts about Quin Snyder. But first, I gotta hit my guy up, man. Craig in the building with the super chat. Would you trade one of the first round picks for Cam Johnson with 2 less on his contract? Quin sucks. That's the homeboy Craig. Would I trade? Listen, I would do that, right? I would do that. But here's the thing. Where are you playing Cam Johnson at? Is Cam Johnson coming off the bench, or is Cam Johnson taking somebody's spot? Is he going to be a starter? Is he taking somebody's spot? Is he coming off the bench? Like, what is Cam Johnson? Cam Johnson a small forward? I know Cam Johnson. I know he'll wing. Let me look it up. I don't want to put out no bad data because I know how Cass is. No, Demond, you don't know what you're talking about. He don't do that. Let me see what's this guy? 6'8". So he could play small forward. Obviously, he's not going to be your power forward. So you will have to put either Zachary Richardson. You will have to at least put Zach at the 2, or you're going to put Cam Johnson at the 2. But then, what do you do with Dyson Daniels? Wait. You lying, Terry. What? Stephen A went off on Quin. He said, don't nobody want Quin. You lying. You ain't for real. You ain't for real with that one, T. Terry. That can't be true, T. Terry. Don't let me find that clip. Do not let me find that clip, man. If I find that clip, oh my days. So back to Cam Johnson, then I'll go back on Quin. So this is what I'm trying to explain to people, right? This is what I'm trying to explain. Okay. Listen to me. You was 21 and that I keep saying it over and over again. You was 21-19 last year with a healthy roster. How much do you believe in that roster? So see, you could look at last year. See, I look at last season. To me, last season as a development year was pretty good for developing. Because you got a lot of young players, a lot of time. The only thing you didn't get last year was your main core players playing together, right? Because remember, when we was 21-19, we wasn't starting Double O as the center. You were starting Clint Capella, right? You had Larry Nance. If you believe in that 21-19 team when Jalen Johnson go down, okay, who are you taking out that starting lineup for Cam Johnson to play? You're going to bench? You're going to have the number 1 overall pick coming off the bench? Is that what you're going to do? Trey Young, because you're not moving. You need a big. So right now that's Double O. You got Jalen Johnson. I mean, I think we all in Hawks Nation can pretty much agree he's locked in as your power forward. Last year, your small forward was who? Zach. Then you had Dyson. Then you had Trae. So you trading to go get a 6-man. So if you give up that pick to go get Cam Johnson, right? That means you're not bringing back LeVert. We can pretty much agree on that. So if you trade to get Cam and Cam is coming off the bench, you're not bringing back Karis LeVert for what? Because Cam going to be your 6-man, right? But like I told y'all, and like I told people in the chat, we not getting Cam Johnson, okay? I don't believe that the Atlanta Hawks, I don't believe the Atlanta Hawks is going to make a splashy move in free agency. What I do believe is, I do believe in what the homeboy Dan was saying on moving up to go get Circle K. I believe that. And I know people like, Damon, why you believe that? You don't like double O? I like double O. Okay? Here's the thing, though. Who and I'm asking the chat, who drafted double O? Your whole front office is brand new. Basically. Let's say it like this. Your decision makers is brand new. They have no ties to double O as far as drafting. So their vision may not include an undersized big as your starter, right? As your starter. Maybe they see we need a taller guy and we need rim protection. But I don't believe that the current decision makers want double O as their starter. I've said that already. Have I not? I said it already. I've said it plenty of times. I believe the Hawks want to target a big in the draft, right? And I think I think I said this on X, I said it somewhere. You can move up in the draft. How far? I think to get Circle K, you probably at a minimum, you got to get to the A spot. At a minimum, you got to get in front of Toronto. Right? Let's pull up the draft order. Because if I'm not mistaken, let's see who will need a big. Let's see here. Hold up. Let me share this with y'all, man. Let's look real quick. Let's look. Okay. Mavs, they're not going to draft a big. Spurs not drafting a 5. Sixers, they're not going to draft a 5, not at 3. The Hornets, they still got Williams. The Jazz, they got Walker Kessler. The Wizards, you got Sarr. Pelicans. Who's the Pelicans big? Zion, Steven. Was it Steven Adams? Who was they big for the Pelicans? Yes, Misa. Yeah. How did I forget that? That's a Baylor boy. Brooklyn. Yeah, Misi. I wanted Misi too, man. So, right, to be on the safe side, you probably will have to try to get to at least 7. You will have to get to at least 7 to get Circle K. Can the Hawks get to 7? Pelicans, Wizards. Nets. Pelicans. I don't see why the Wizards would trade with us. Or the Pelicans. Why would the Wizards trade with us? I mean, you could offer them 13 00 Buffkin, but I don't really see why the Wizards would move out that 6th spot. I don't see why they would move out of that spot. Pelicans. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't think we're gonna I don't think we got enough to move up, gang. I really don't think we have enough to move. Not to be guaranteed to get Circle K. Because I think you would need to get to 7 at least. You need to pick before New Orleans, and maybe before Washington. Maybe before Washington. But, I mean, I don't see 13-22 in swap rights. For what year? 20. What's this? 25, 26 is Spurs picks 20. So it had to be a 28 pick swap then, Static. So that'd be a 28 pick swap. So 13-22 and a 28 pick swap. So now you don't pick this year. You don't have control of your pick in 26. That's a swap. And then you lose control of your 27 pick. That's a swap. So I mean, is that a heavy price to pay? That's all. That might be a heavy price. That might. Now that I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, you not pick it. You give up 13-22, right? You give up 13-22, so you ain't picking nothing this year. In 26. We pick swap with the Spurs. So we still pick in 26. 27, we don't pick. But we got the Pelican Bucks pick, which is Bucks. We need the Bucks to be trash in 27. Static, yeah, you're right. If the Bucks is trash in 27, that Bucks pick would have been Gucci if it was 26. I don't see why. I don't see why the Wizards will move out of 6 though to 13. Because the Wizards are actually a bad team. So they need all the best players they can get their hands on. Pelicans, you could say injuries did them in. Maybe you could get to the Pelicans. Maybe the Pelicans would deal with us. I don't know. But you're gonna have to at least get to 7, I would think. If you wanted to be a guarantee you could get Circle K, you probably had to get to 7. So I mean, whoo, we just want to move Pool. I mean, listen, but we don't have nowhere to play Pool. We don't have nowhere to play Pool, and I don't know if Travis want to see Atlanta Hawks executive right now. You feel me? I don't know if we want to see a Hawks executive right now, but what Jay say? Jay say to move up, you have to package 13 plus younger player. You're going to need more than that, though. You're going to need more than that. If you the Wizards, think about this, guys. If you the Wizards at 6, and you got an opportunity to get VJ not going that far low. The young boy out of Texas, that guard, you got an opportunity to get the boy from Duke. You got opportunity. Why would you give that up to get Mohamed Gay, the 13th and the 22nd pick? You feel me? But I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, if I'm the Wizards, I don't think I'm moving out that spot, bro. I don't think I'm moving out that spot. If I'm the Wizards, you feel me? So depends on the player. Onyeka could get you, bruh. Onyeka not finished. Onyeka and 13 not finished. I don't. Wizards, Pelicans, Nets. None of them need Onyeka Okongwu. That's the thing. None of them needs Onyeka Okongwu. So I don't see how Onyeka Okongwu would make an executive want to make that move. You feel me? But hey, we know the Circle K stuff is just hey, obviously it's just rumors, stuff we've been reading from Mark Stein and from Jake. So we shall see, man. We'll see how it go. Draft is getting mighty close, man. Draft is getting real close. Real close, man. But me personally, listen, I want them to address the big. They can address the wing. Like, I'd rather for them to address the big at 13 if it's possible. I'm a fan of multiple players. I like Mike has convinced me. I'm a Yang guy. Would I be mad if they get Derek Quin? No, I wouldn't be upset. I don't really see no other big you would take at 13 though, outside of Circle K, Queen, and I mean, I was a fan of my guy out of Georgia, but Asanul. But I mean, his game, what I'm looking at when I'm watching some of his films, some of his highlights and stuff, is he really seems like he's like, and I know it's not true. But to me, it seemed like is the potential really there with Asanul? Obviously, if you draft him, you immediately getting the athleticism, you getting him as a rim runner. What do you see him 3 to 5 years from now, though? What do you see him doing 3 to 5 years from now to help the Hawks win games? I don't really see a lot. Yeah, man, like I don't I really see Hanson Yang. I think in 3 to 5 years, Hanson Yang is going to be the best big out of all of them. That's just what I believe. Oh, Yang in the A right now? Let's go. Mike said A, Yang in the A's. Where they at? Well, if I was in Georgia right now, I'd drive right up there. If I was in Georgia, I'd drive right up there to the little practice shit, trying to see if I could catch somebody coming out that building. Be like, what's up with Yang, man? Somebody go down there, man. Hey, somebody drive down there. See if y'all can find Yang. Be like, Yang, what's going on, man? But I think Yang, and once again, man, I gotta salute Mike, man. Y'all know Mike up here all the time. I gotta salute Mike. He really had me sitting down watching this guy. And hell no, too much traffic. Oh man. He had me sit down really watching this guy, man, and watching Yang, bro. Once again, I understand people's concern when you talk about competition. He played in the Chinese basketball league. I understand that, right? But when you go and watch, and Mike was watching all his stuff, when you go and watch him when he played in the combine, and he's playing against Not gonna say NBA players, obviously, but people who could be in future NBA players. I mean, bro, the only thing, and I told hey man, I ain't messing with you, Cujo, man. I ain't messing with you today, Cujo, man. But so you made me forget I was gonna say. Oh, I know what I was saying. When you watch him play in the combine games, it's just first of all, it was the small stuff that stuck out at first, right? Him demanding the ball from out of bounds. Like, I thought that was so crazy to me, man. I thought that was so crazy. He was like, "Hey, give me the ball," like he the guard. But then come to find out, Hanson Yang used to be a point guard before he hit his growth spurt and grew to 750. Right? So he said, "Hey, give me the ball." He could dribble the ball, he could pass the ball. The only thing that I can knock Hanson Yang on when I watched the combine, I told Mike this. I said it's really just his conditioning. But what do we know? I don't know why I know. I know what Southside know, right? That, and Southside can agree with me. You can work on conditioning. You can work on conditioning. You can improve conditioning. Okay? You can do that. So when people say, "Oh, he can't keep up," yes, he can't. He's only 19. Now, if he was 30, a free agent, it's a different story. Shout out to homeboy Everett, man, with the $5 super chat, man. He say, "You right on line or alignment. Keep going." Hell yeah, fuck that traffic. I just came from that way. Like, you can improve conditioning. What do you think athletes do in the offseason? Especially as a younger athlete. As a younger athlete, that's the first thing you work on is what? Conditioning. You work on conditioning before you even work on like the weights. Because the conditioning is the base of everything when it comes to athletics. So now, let me say this. When I say he can improve his conditioning, I'm not saying he finna get up and down the court like prime Russell Westbrook. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying, hey, after a year, he gonna be up and down the court like he Westbrook. What I'm saying is this: he will be able to get up and down the court to where it's not where his conditioning is not a liability. That's what I'm saying. Right? So that can be worked on. That can be fixed. That can be not fixed because it's not broken. That can be improved. Right? You can always improve your physical your physical condition. Okay. He can already shoot the basketball. He already got good footwork. Now, I'm not saying he Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm saying for a rookie at 19, right? Because what do we know about foreign players? I'm gonna hit you on that, Harold. I'm gonna say something about Carter Bryant in a minute. What do we know about foreign players? Okay, anybody who consider themselves a hoop head, okay, I know Mike does, right? One thing we can all agree about when it comes to foreign players, they have the basic fundamentals down before they even come to over here. The basic fundamentals of basketball, they already have that, unlike most of our American players. So you already got the hard part. That's the hard part, right? Is getting the fundamentals down, because we know in American basketball, AAU and stuff like that, we skip those fundamental parts. It's all about just shoot the ball, right? We know in America, a lot of American basketball, they don't play through the big. So that's why you don't really see bigs right now with a post game, because they don't even play through bigs. We play outside in now. That's why you don't see Chet calling for the ball on the block. That's why you don't see Miles Turner calling for the ball on the block consistently. I think he did it like once or twice in this whole playoff series. I don't even think I've seen Chet call for the ball on the block yet. Right? But somebody like a Hanson Yang who already coming to your team with that already in his bag, it gives you another way to score the ball. Plus with Hanson Yang, since he's a good passer from the 5 and he tall, guess what? Bruh, you could play him like he Draymond Green. You can run your whole offense through Hanson Yang, throw it inside. They're going to have to double him. Nobody, you're not guarding Hanson Yang one-on-one. Once he get a couple of those baskets in the paint, he going to demand attention. And all he got to do just kick the ball out to our three-point shooters. He good in a pick and roll, as you saw at the combine. You saw him play against Sarr in France when they played France. Come on now. Sarr had nothing for him. It wasn't nothing Sarr. Sarr probably got to put on another 40 pounds, to be honest with you. He makes Sarr look like a real power forward. Okay? They can't stop this guy. At the combine, you can't guard this guy one-on-one. And he can shoot the ball. You ain't going to block it. He never brings the ball down. He beat up on Australia. He blocked Dyson. Dyson Daniel tried to score. He just threw Dyson Daniel shit out the way. Jock Landale had no answer for him. So, I wouldn't be mad at Yang. Now, let's talk Carter Bryant. This is my thing with Carter Bryant, right? My thing with Carter Bryant is this. People say he's so good. Scouts say he's so good. Let me tell you something, man. Okay? When it comes to scouting, I don't really pay attention to scouts. Okay? I don't care how long they've been doing it. You know why? Because scouts get shit wrong. Okay? They get a lot wrong. And at the end of the day, if you watch a lot of basketball, it's not hard to see, right, who's good, who's not. It's not hard to see who has potential and who doesn't, right? So when I look at a Carter Bryant, and here's something we do know. When it comes to American sports, it's all about winning. Your coach is going to put the best 5 guys on the court as the starters, right? If you can score the ball, guess what? You're going to score the basketball. You're going to get the ball. When I look at Carter Bryant, I mean, he's positive, right? But the usage rate, his usage rate was super low at Arizona on the offensive side of the ball. He didn't start. So if he don't start, what does that tell me? That tells me there's somebody else on his team that's better than him at his own position. Am I right or wrong? If you was the best player at your position on your team, you should be starting, correct? You should be starting. If you are the best player, okay, at your position on your team, you should be starting. Am I right or wrong? So when people tell me he's coming off the bench, I'm like, why? If he is so good, why isn't he starting? That's one. That's one. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like this. There's no way I'm going to be the best player at my position and I'm coming off the bench. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm going to be highly upset. I'm not trying to play no role. I'm trying to get to the NBA. And if I can score the ball, if I could do this and do that, hey, I need to be starting. Lou Will came out of high school. Book came off the bench. That's cool. That's cool. But this is the thing. So did Marvin Williams. Harold. Marvin Williams came off the bench. And what I believe is that Carter Bryant will be a good contribute. I don't think he's going to be no all-star. That's just me. But I could be wrong. I don't think he's going to be an all-star player. Right? But that's just my opinion. He might be a good role player. He might be a good Marvin Williams. Marvin Williams played, 14 years in the league. I think he has a career 14-point average. That's not bad. It's bad because he was picked number 2 overall. But in the grand scheme of things, that's a decent career. 14 years, you're averaging 14 points a night for your career. That's good. Okay? But I will say this. If we was that, I think Carter Bryant need to go to a team that's really rebuilding to where he can really get, to where he can really showcase his skills. That's what I believe. I think if you draft Carter Bryant to Atlanta, he's going to end up just being a Jag. He's going to be a Jag. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because I don't think he's going to have a big role with us in the first half of his first year with the Hawks. I don't believe he's going to have a big role. Because what position he going to play for us? I'm underestimating how good Carter Bryant can be. See, that's the thing. No, I'm not, Tank. No, I'm not. I just said, this is what I just said. Carter Bryant for the Atlanta Hawks will be just a Jag. I think he needs to go to a team who's really rebuilding so he can really get a lot of minutes in his first year. He's not going to get a lot of minutes in Atlanta. He'd be lucky if he get 15 minutes a night. Well, hell, we had the number 1 overall pick, and they put him on a minutes restriction for 21 minutes. And he was the starter. So, I mean, people, listen, guys. Experts get high on players all the time, bro. They get high on players all the time. Just go back and look through random drafts and look. Matter of fact, this is all you got to do. This is all you got to do. Just go back and look at the Atlanta Hawks top 10 picks in the last 20 years. And then go find what the experts said about them at the time. Okay? They said Sheldon Williams was supposed to be somebody. They said Josh Childress was supposed to be somebody. These dudes we drafted in the top 10 and ain't even an all-star. We drafted a Conwell at 6. He just now starting what? In year 5? I mean, listen. Hey, if Carter Bryant go and have a good year, that's good for him. But I best believe that his chance of being good should be on a totally rebuilding team where he's a starter from day one. He's not going to get a lot of minutes here. The only position I think can really get minutes is at that 5 position. That's what I believe. I don't believe that the front office is 100% behind the Conwell, and it's strictly to do with his height, which is crazy to me because when I hear Hawks fans say Trey Young is short, then your next statement should be so is a Conwell. So I mean, I don't think that, like I said, I don't think the front office think we can win a championship with a Conwell as our starting big. I don't believe it either. He a good piece. Me personally, like I said on Twitter, I would be shopping a Conwell. Now, I would only do this if I knew I could move up. So I'm either going to include a Conwell in order to move up, or if they don't want a Conwell, then I'm gonna try to shop him and see can I get a wing for a Conwell, because you're really looking for a backup wing. Am I correct, gang? We're looking for a backup wing. We're not looking for a starter. Zach, Jalen, the big. Yeah, you're not looking for a starter. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I know me personally, I don't know why people so hype on Carter Bryant. I mean, he didn't show me nothing. When I look at his highlights in college and look at his numbers, the numbers not there. None of those numbers. Let me ask y'all this about Carter Bryant. Let me ask y'all this about Carter Bryant, okay? What does Carter Bryant do that's elite? What does Carter Bryant do that you would consider elite? 37% from three isn't good numbers from three. Bruh, he only took 3 threes a game, Harold. He only took 3 threes a game. He ain't putting up no volume, man. Come on, Harold. He ain't putting up no volume. Now, if he was taking 4, that's a different story. But bruh, what does he do elite? What's elite about this guy, man? Because I still don't understand if the experts is high on him, right? If the experts so high on him, how come his own coach wasn't high on him? How come his own coach? If he was so good, if he's so good, why his coach didn't start him? How many attempts do you think a role player takes? How many minutes did he play a night? How many minutes did he average a night? Simply, and that's why the first thing I pointed out about him was his low usage rate. How come D-Book coach wasn't high on him? Because D-Book coach was winning championships, Harold. Let's look real quick, because since you love my boy Harold, love bringing up. Let's look at Devin Booker. Devin Booker in Kentucky. Let's see who was on that team. Let's see. And you tell me, let's look. Let me find it real quick. 2014, 2015 men roster. What was that? Devin Booker was one and done, right? Devin Booker was one and done. Let's see here. What? What? Bruh. He was on the same team as Karl Anthony Towns. He was on the same team as Cat. Man, is you tripping? No wonder he was Cat was the best player. Let me look some more. Hold up. Willie Cauley-Stein, Andrew Harrison, Devin Booker, Anthony Towns. Oh, the Harrison twins. I remember them. The Harrison twins. Trey Lyles. Oh my God. That was a squad right there, boy. Let me look here. Man, Devin Booker had played 21 minutes, 22 minutes a night. He shot 47% from the field, 41% from 3 on 4 attempts a night, not 2. Devin Booker took 3.7, rounded up to 4 attempts a night, 41% from 3. Averaged 10 points as a freshman. Okay, considering he had to play behind Cat. Damn, that Kentucky team was cold, bro. I ain't even finna lie. That Kentucky team was kind of cold, bro. Sheesh. Oh, my God. You name Cat like D-Book and Cat play the same position. No, I named Cat because that's where your money made at. That's where the money was made at. But let's see. Let me look at something else. Let me pull something else. So hold up. 24. Hold up. 2014, 2015. 15. Kentucky Wildcats. Basketball. Let me see. Starters. Let me see here. I know somebody in this chat is a Wildcat fan. Ooh. God dang. Dang. They went 38-1. Oh my God. Sheesh. Sheesh. They went 38-1. What Arizona do with Carter Bryant? Because it's crazy to me you comparing Carter Bryant. Wait, we're not comparing Carter Bryant with Devin Booker, are we? You're just saying Devin Booker came off the bench, and that's all we comparing, right? Damn, they went 38 and lost in the Final Four? That's crazy. They was undefeated. Shit. RC top 100. 5. Dang. Boy, Kentucky used to get some talent, bro. Shit, that's a squad. That is a squad right there. Okay. And I'm going to tell you like this. Just like you said, Devin Booker came off the bench. I'm going to tell you like this. So did, like I said earlier, so did Marvin Williams. So just like Marvin. See, we got a real life example of drafting somebody off the bench in college, in the lottery, in the top 5. We already got history. Yeah, they lost to Wisconsin, Allen. They lost to Wisconsin. Yep, they lost. See, we already done this before, Harold. We've done it already. We used the number 2 overall pick on a guy coming off the bench for college. And the rest is history. The Hawks draft terrible. Hey. Listen, man. Listen. My main issue, this is all I'm going to say, gang. Let me drop the link just in case somebody want to tap in real quick for a hot second. I got about 15 more minutes, man. I gotta go to the gym real quick. So I got about 15 minutes. And if you got something you want say some quick words, we gonna be back because we got Marion and John, they debating today. If you got something to say real quick, come and tap in with your boy, man. Long wingspan for his height. See, that's what I be talking about. Simply, well, y'all, I don't care about the wingspan. How tall is he? And what he 6'6"? He's 6'6", right? Man, listen, man. Listen. This is all I'm gonna say. The Atlanta Hawks need to address that center position. No, he's not 6'7". Don't even do that. Don't do that. He might be 6'7" with shoes on. Barefoot, he is not 6'7". He is not 6'7". Go look that up again, simply. Go look at the combine. Go look at the combine numbers. He's 6'6". So you made me forget what I was gonna say. Doggone it. You made me forget what I was gonna say. We got the homeboy Doug tapping in real quick. What's good? What's good? What's good, Doug? Where you at?
What's going on, man? I'm at work. I work for Amazon.
Where you at? Making a play? You out there making a play?
No, I actually work for Amazon. I'm goddamn dropping packages off shit, man.
Okay.
But I want to hop on real quick though, man. Hey, I'm 1,000% with you and Mike, man. Hanson, big boy, China. Let's do it, bro. That's the guy. That's the pick.
He nice.
That's the pick. That's the guy. That's the guy we've been all talking for. All season when we were talking about, we need a center, this and that. There he go. He right there for the taking. I'm just praying they don't fuck it up. That's what I'm praying on. Just don't fuck it up, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
but
care nothing about Carter. We need a center. We've been saying it
would
for
you take
2
him?
years.
But here's the thing: would you take him at 13 though?
Yes. Why play
You would?
around with it? Why play around with it? Go and get your guy. Get your guy.
Well, you ain't working out for the Hawks today, so
He's the guy. Like you said, DeMar, he can pass. He can shoot the three. He's 7'2"? Like, come
yeah,
on, man. When the last time the Hawks had a guy that big and opposing in the paint?
that could play. Been a minute.
That can play. That's not Alex fucking Lynn. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing around, bro. We have a guy we can get. We can still keep Double O, bring him off the bench, and we good. So now we can play anybody. If we playing a 5-out team, Onyeka. We playing a big team, we need to get the rebounds, Hanson. Then we still got Mo Gay. Like, come on, y'all. That's a no-brainer. Hanson is a no-brainer. I'm 1,000% with that pick at 13.
At 13? Okay. All right.
We have a short point guard. Everybody keep talking about Trey this and that. Why not put somebody who, come on, with Trey will be good then. We got a 7-footer protecting the paint, sitting everything. We good. Because everybody forget about Jalen. We still got Jalen. Jalen's a big rebounder. Now you bring in Hanson. We cleaning up the glass. Fact. And Zach is a good rebounder. And Dyson. We're cleaning up the glass.
What's good, April? Man. Oh, no, I was talking to the chat.
That's a no-brainer, man. That's a no-brainer.
Like I said, man, Mike sold me on Hanson Yang. Mike actually the one who had me doing more research on Hanson Yang, and I was seeing the videos when he was going against SAR. But if you watch the combine videos, man, I mean, I thought he did. I saw
that because I remember you posted it on Twitter, and I commented. That was when you commented. I'm like, yo, Demai, you just put me on this dude. I ain't know nothing about him.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike put me on to him. So
man, 1,000%. And ever since I seen it on your page on Twitter, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. He's right there.
Hopefully he have a banging ass workout today, man, because you know what? Now, we could get into an argument like, why do the draft experts, these scouts, why are they rating I always say his name wrong, Circle K, the big dude from Duke? Why I see a top 10 pick and Yang is not?
It doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't. What can Big Boy do that Hanson Yang can't do? Hanson Yang, if you're asking me, Hanson Yang can do way more. He's way more advanced than Big Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ask me, Big Boy got a little shot. He can't really dribble. He can't pass. Hanson Yang can do that already. What are we talking about? Then y'all want to talk about the other boy? Who's the other big man that's in play?
You got Matt Seen. What up, Mike? Now, don't get me wrong. Matt Seen, I will say this. He is right now. We talking about right now. He the better shooter. Okay. He the better 3-point shooter. He the better shooter, right? But what I didn't see is this. And I was looking through his videos and stuff. I didn't see no playmaking. I didn't see no passing, right? I seen him. Yeah, he can dribble the ball for a big. He can shoot the ball. A great shooter from 3 for a big. But like I was saying with Yang, like you can just run offense through Yang.
Exactly.
You can literally throw him the ball. You can throw him the ball on the block. Hell, you could give it to him at the top of the key. Because he got a couple passes he made in the combine. If I'm correct, Mike, he was at the top of the key, hitting buddies, cutting down.
Yeah, just hitting back. I seen him throwing backdoor passes, all kind of. I'm like, yeah, he's a guy. He's a guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
What's
man.
good, Mike?
What up, bro? What up, bro? Yeah, man. You know, you already been sounding the alarm and stuff like that about it. You know, listen to you while I was out and about and everything. We try to hurry up, try to catch you before you dipped out or whatever. Even if you need,
I'll be back in about 2 hours because John and Marion supposed to be debating.
I got you. But even so, though, I was gonna say that I ain't know if any other fans wanted to say anything. I can hold it down for a little minute if need be. But yeah, bro, right. I don't get. I mean, Well, I get it. Now, the only reason why there's still any type of doubts from some people and reading the chat and stuff like that is just simply because, I mean, bro, you ain't Chinese, bro. You Chinese. He coming from China, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like everything.
I see Yao 2.0. Is that what I
mean? It's no other legitimate like reason for the. You know what I'm saying? The hate. Like, I'm sorry. Like anybody who actually takes the time, dive into them, and then at the same time have already dove into Circle K and Quin, who has always been, mocked or, been considered as lottery picks and top this and that. Like, you ain't got no second round pick, man. I mean, if that's what happens, is what happens or whatever. But like I said, anybody who really like looks at the jump, bro, he's like, yeah, nah, ain't no way, man. The only reason why he's being, mocked or whatever that way is because of so much uncertainties. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all.
That's fine. That's fine for me. Keep sleeping on him. Keep sleeping on him so we can just go on and scoop him up.
You said Trump.
On him. Hey, my man said Trump canceling TikTok. Hey,
crazy word,
hey, Yang. Hey, Yang. Hey, let's make sure we have you got all your green card, all your paperwork, man.
I ain't seen this dude in a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna ask you about the
we'll need Ice showing up to State Farm Arena. Make sure all your shit in order, Yang.
You see this though, Damon? So I ain't seen bro in a minute. I was gonna ask you the other day about bro.
Who?
I just put him on the screen.
Oh,
good about me.
No, Marquis. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Marquis be in the chat. He was in the chat. He be in the chat.
Oh, well, he must got a different name in the chat, Marquis. What's your name?
I don't know, but Marquis still got them same raggedy ass headphones though.
Nah. These ain't Bluetooth. These just regular.
He said these are Marquis.
Hey, I'm using my computer this time.
Marquis done leveled up, y'all. Nigga been on the show for 2 years. Something like he called it from prison.
Oh,
hey, I appreciate it. I'm finna go ahead hop back in the chat. I gotta get back to work.
All right, my guy.
Hey man, stay cool out there, Doug. I know how them folk trying to treat you, man. Get you some ice and some water.
I'm ready. Hey, but to be honest, I just look at it as a workout. I just look at it as a workout because I don't really work out, so this is my workout.
Nah, for sure.
In that heat, hell yeah, it's a workout.
In Atlanta, Georgia, all right. But all right.
Stay hydrated, man.
Drink water, bro.
Stay hydrated, bro.
All right, Doug.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, my guy. Shout out to homeboy Doug tapping in from the JOB.
All right.
You know how you forget it. What's good, Marquis, man? Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man. What you doing? What are you doing at 13? If you was honestly solid, what you doing at 13?
First of all, I'm staying put. I don't know why I hear a bunch of these trade ups. I'm like, why trade up? So just stay put. If you want Hanson Yang, get Hanson Yang, man. Because one is sure you got to get a big regardless. I mean, what I would do is use one of those picks as a big, maybe another for maybe a luxury pick or whatnot, and then I would go into free agency. I will get another big just for safety, just in case purposes, and then also get a backup point guard. Basically, just cover all your bases. Make sure you get depth everywhere so that the last 2 seasons don't happen again, where one position is heavily injured and I go with G League guys. No, cover all your bases. Even if you want to add another wing, Just make sure you deep in every position on this team. So, and I don't mind what I've been hearing from y'all about Hanson Yang. I mean, hey,
you ain't went and looked at none of his videos.
Nah, I've actually been listening to y'all for this one. And
man,
I'm like, hey, no, y'all actually leaned me towards liking this dude. I mean, as long as he has a post game, right? He has a post game.
Yep, he got a post game. He did a move in the combine. He got it on the post. Okay.
He got a post game.
I guess he got with the spin move baseline. Dude was gone.
Woof. Okay, how about a mid-range game?
He can shoot. He can shoot.
That's good. So just score all 3 levels on the floor. Good.
And here's another thing. Here's another little fact. He also was a point guard before he grew to 7 feet.
Ooh, that's a rare.
So like if you watch some of the combine stuff when we taking up, his team was taking the ball out, hey, he be calling for the ball like he a guard.
That's a
Like you want
rarity.
your big down court. Hey, he be like this. He's like, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
And you know what the best part is? If he actually falls to 22, that would be a freaking blessing in disguise. Actually, it actually should be a blessing in disguise for the Hawks if they like him, and he's not being mocked so high, so that because maybe a lot of teams be buying into that mess. And if he does fall below 13 to like 22 with that other first round pick, you can snack him there if he used that 13th pick for something else. So so maybe him not being mocked so high could be a blessing in disguise, which it could be banking on that one. Because
Well, I'm gonna tell you like
that'd be
this,
lucky.
man.
I'm
That'd
bad.
be bonus.
I know you good.
I was trying to show my screen. I ain't mean to show that one. I don't know how that
All right. No, what I was gonna say is here's the thing. Hanson Yang and me and Mike talked about this a while back. The problem was going to be when he goes to these workouts.
That's true.
And teams start to sink. You know, the teams run their own individual type sets, stuff they want to see him in, or whatever player they got. That's why you're going to see him move up in the draft. Because he started off not even on the board.
Not even close. Yeah.
He won't in the first, he won't even in the second, right? The thing is this, but then what was another thing? Another thing was this. Then you see Clutch. You know he signed the Clutch. That's his agent.
Oh, yeah.
So the basketball guy in me says if you Clutch just not gonna sign a bum, right? When it comes to young talent, somebody in that organization see something in this guy. Here's another thing, Marquis. The Hawks already been to China to watch him play.
Yeah.
So he just didn't for the Hawks. I think it was the Hawks, Blazers. It was
Wow, my Blazers in it.
It was like two more other teams.
Wow, I'm shocked. My Blazers in it.
The Blazers worked them out already.
Yeah, he already worked out for the Blazers.
I'm still shocked. I mean, they already got Klingon, so I'm like, I'm still a little shocked. So
yeah, Klingon was there in the gym watching them too. But yeah,
that'd be interesting. Go ahead.
So, the concern is this: when he move up in a draft, where does he move up to? That's gonna be your thing, and that's the thing that we as fans we can't get because you gotta actually be in the front office because they monitoring other teams as they draft. Woo. Now, I will say this. I believe that Hanson Yang goes in the first round.
Okay,
I just don't know. I just don't know where in the first round. I will say this: he would not be a top 10 pick, obviously.
No,
I don't think he's a top 10 pick.
We actually in the range for that.
But I believe
he's a top 20 pick.
I don't think he's gonna be a top 2.
Top 20, Jay.
I don't think he's gonna be a top 20 pick.
Oh, you say you don't think?
No.
How about top 15?
I think he's top 25.
I think he's the
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Absolutely not.
I believe when the new mock drafts come out next week before the draft, he's gonna be inside the top 25.
I don't think
because he's gonna already have his individual workouts done with individual teams. See,
yeah, but those mock drafts aren't based on that. Those mock drafts are based on their big.
Some of them are. Some people tell you
that.
I mean, a lot of the mock drafts that I look at, they tell you what they base their stuff off of.
I hear you.
I don't. It's some that base their mock drafts off fit and needs for teams. What's my guy name? Was it Wasserman? He just released one. He just released one, and he said his is based off everything.
That's what I'm saying. See what you said.
You got
that a lot of the, not a lot, really.
But he ain't worked out with
all these. There's no. It's the.
No, he working with the Hawks today.
No, he worked out.
No, he didn't. He didn't work out last week with the Hawks.
He didn't,
Jay.
He didn't work out. He was working out today.
Jay, listen to me.
Bro, we talked to niggas from China.
That's why I'm trying to share my screen, man.
This could be his second.
Come on, let me share my screen, man. So I can show
you. This could be his second workout. They said 11.
You can't share it, Mike?
When I tried, yours popped up. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I tried again.
Hold up.
Let me see. I try again.
All right, try again.
But Jay, the first time, it wasn't that was they meant to just be reporting the scheduling of it. That's all it is, bro.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
That's all it is. And they had missed because like I said, because I be having like a few fans from China or whatever that literally be sending me DMs, bro. Like they've been keeping me posted. So that first time that D Lee or whatever them had reported was talking about that last time, that was just they were quoting something from, you know what I'm saying, from China report, and it was in Mandarin. So it was like, we don't know what it's saying, but the report was just saying that he has a workout with the Hawks. But that workout is literally today and this weekend.
I thought he already worked out with them.
Yeah, and this a picture that was sent to me early this morning or whatever. You know, he in the A or whatever today or whatnot. So, but yeah, bro. I mean, they follow him around, of course, like the Asia.
Can we talk about?
Hey, man, look.
I mean, I like Yang.
Can we talk about Maxime Renault and Thomas Herbert?
Yeah,
okay, guys, that's legit going to be there for us.
He's not hired.
Let's talk some.
I mean,
okay.
Renault, I think with all the things and Herbert as well. Herbert and Renault to me are tier above.
Herbert late. He going late.
Where David Lee at, man? D Lee them on their breakdown. They said they like Yang over him.
Wait, what?
I think Thomas is going.
D Lee them like Yang over sober them. D Lee,
I'm telling you, man. And all the mocks.
D Lee literally said, "I know that he ain't somebody that Matt don't choose when to quote D Lee though." But D Lee himself said that he feel like Yang is the best playmaker in this draft.
Yeah, but he didn't. But I watched that.
I watched that. Mike, I heard Brycey. Mike, I heard him, Mike, but he
was like the fourth big.
I don't agree with Dave.
It wasn't him.
I don't agree with David.
No, I'm saying him and Brycey just did a podcast.
Yeah, they just did a podcast.
And he had Yang on there, but he named like 4 bigs above him though.
If he naming stuff, like I said, bro, watch the Hawks film room, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I like David's content.
That's because he's scared like y'all. He's sitting there thinking about what y'all do, like that NCAA.
I don't think he.
I don't want to be the bold one stand on the fact that I'm gonna put him above others.
The things y'all, Mike,
I'll let Matt finish.
Mike and Damon, the things y'all talk about Yang, I think Renault and Serba are better than Yang in those categories by far.
Because they did it in the amateur league,
post scoring in the post.
Because they did it in the amateur
I think both of them are superior. Then defensively, I think both. Well, more so Thomas. I think Thomas is a much better defender. I think he can actually switch on ball out on the perimeter. I think he averages 2 blocks a game, or he did at Georgetown. Right, for people that say he don't got great pop vertically, he still averages 2 blocks a game in a highly competitive conference. So I think, and he has that
at the end of the day, though,
that dog in him that I think that a lot of people that I don't know that Yang has. You know what I'm saying? Like
what doesn't Yang have? What doesn't Yang have?
He Chinese, bro. So he ain't gonna be angry.
He's not out.
But he Chinese.
He's not out.
He's not. I mean,
what?
Yeah, he's not what?
No, Matt. I like Sorber. It just depends on the medical with me. Yeah,
I think he's better. I think he's much better.
Matt, what doesn't Yang have? You say he don't have something. What doesn't Yang have?
A lot. To me, he don't have that. He's not. I don't see like a fierce competitor in him. I don't see it. Like he's not demonstrative. He don't speak. Like he's not. He's not of that. Like Renault has that it factor to him on the court. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like you could see he could be the anchor of the defense. Like same thing with Serber. Like you could see him being the anchor of a defense. I don't see that with Yang.
So you looking for some like so you looking for some type of emotion.
Like a fieriness or something?
Yeah.
I mean the skill stuff is first. Right. Yeah, like the skill part is first.
Yeah. I need y'all to have y'all home.
No. You didn't say more
skill than him.
Whoa.
No.
I said skill first.
I ain't talking to you, my bad. I'm talking to the chat,
I said skill first.
I just got a news update.
Like anybody do. Have the ability yourself to watch somebody The reason why y'all all was on SAR was because of damn mock drafts. Like, stop doing that crap.
Well, nah,
these
sorry,
mocks. Like,
Trey,
these
for
niggas
Trey,
don't
though.
know nothing different than what any of us
Hey,
do.
hold up,
And
Mike.
I was
Hey,
talking about you
hold
against
up.
Jones, so
Hold up,
y'all
Mike.
listen
Hold up,
to me.
Mike. Hold up. I took that
Mike,
personal.
Sar's tape was
My
good.
fault, bro. I'm
His
just
tape- his
saying,
tape
man.
was
Like,
good,
like,
though.
like
His
we
tape
can't be
was
so
good.
heavy on the mock stuff, bro. Like, literally, just look at the stuff, bro. Like, I'm just saying,
Hey,
'cause
I don't
Jay
use
himself.
mocks. I
I'm
use the
saying
big
Jay
board.
himself. Jay. Weren't we earlier when I'm in this all the time? You kept telling me every time I bring up Yang, he ain't gonna come. He ain't doing it. And I'll tell you, like, well, he just signed with Clutch.
I
That
didn't
was
say
in
he
February.
wasn't gonna come. I said
No,
there's a
but
lot of
you kept doubting
stipulations.
that, though, bro. No, I'm saying you kept doubting that. So if
I
you
ain't
were
say that. I
doubting,
said there's a lot that comes with drafting a Chinese basketball player that the CBA gets involved. That's what I said. I ain't say nothing about I'm down
right.
if he gonna come. I said
Okay,
if
what
he
are you gonna
signed with
say?
Clutch,
well, I'm just gonna
then
say
they
is
already
that
had their list of requirements on where he can go.
we got too many shows to dig through stuff, and we be
No,
going
but
too
I'm telling. I know what I said about him. I ain't never say he
hey,
wasn't.
man, hey,
I just
hey, bro, hey, I need to
I
start.
just
I
don't-
gotta start clipping these shows because
Yeah, y'all can go clip it. Y'all can go clip it. Y'all can go clip it. Y'all
I
gonna hear exactly what I'm talking about.
I just
All
don't
I
think
said
Yang.
was
I
the
don't
y'all
think
main
Yang in
situation,
this
the
draft. I don't
CBA
think Yang
is
is a
gonna get
top
involved
4
with that.
spender in his class.
But even outside of Yang, I'll leave Yang alone right now. And Damon have heard me say this though, bro. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but it is time to stop giving NCAA players the benefit of the doubt and edge over these international guys who are playing in professional leagues. So
Yeah,
even
definitely.
outside of Yang, I'm talking Noah Isingwe. I'm talking Joan Berger. I'm even talking about the Hugo kid. I'm talking like all these guys. I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, bro, I am taking those international players who were playing in professional leagues because y'all keep talking, bro. Everybody in college is not pros, but everybody in a professional league is a pro. Everybody in college is not going to sniff a league across seas. Them niggas going to be your high school gym teacher or your high school economic teacher that sober you send men demonstrative against a lot of times. Like, them niggas are not playing pros day in and day out and stuff like that. So we got to stop putting the NCAA so much higher than international.
But Mike, that's just the politics of basketball. What you complaining about? What you complain about there? That's the politics of basketball. Look, I'm not. I want to start this by saying I like Yang. Okay, like you don't got something on Yang. I have him in the tier bigs with about like five other bigs. And honestly, I think all of them have their own strength and weakness. I can see all of them. I can see Sorber, I can see Maxine, I can see Yang. I got Quin and I got Asa all in that same tier. One of those dudes is gonna be there at 22. They all have strengths and weaknesses. I don't really think any of them. I don't see any of them really being the star. I think all of them, like a good outcome for me with Yang is if he can be what Ivica Zubac was this year in his prime. Like if that happens with at 13 or 22, you hit on a guy. But like I don't really see none of these dudes as stars. They're all kind of role players to me. And it's like I'm looking for who fits. My concerns with Yang, my knocks on him are more on how do you defend, like in space. It's like we already have Trey Young. That's my only knock on Yang. I like my knock on Sorber is, of course, he's 6'10", but he has the measurables of a dude that's 7 foot, so I don't think that matters too much. But it's his foot. He's already a massive 253 pounds. Already has foot issues. That's my knock on him. Quin, of course, is defense. Maxine, I think I like him. It's just the defense too. I think with Maxine, I like his offense. The only dude that I look at in these centers that I say, okay, you are clearly better than everybody else. It's Circle K. That's it. Because I see the defense. But that's around the basket.
Circle K, but Circle K.
Only thing with Circle K is I don't know if he can pass.
Or score the back. He's good on one side of the ball. Hold up.
He's very good on one side of the ball. For sure.
Real quick, because Ron been sitting here for a minute, man. What's good, Ron? Then White Mike.
What's up?
What's good, Ron? What's up with you, man? What the Hawks doing at 13, Ron?
Bullshit.
I mean, hey, if bullshit was a player, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
But why we told the New York Knicks not to talk to our head coach? For what?
Because you didn't see all the winning we've been doing lately the past 2 years.
What winning?
Oh my god.
We were just in the conference final last year.
Really? Really?
I mean, that's what people tell me, like Tank and Matt.
Really?
That's what they tell me, that he's this brilliant mind.
Where?
Exactly.
Where?
I ain't gonna lie, they could have threw me a first round pick. Quinn would have been gone if I was
Right.
threw me a first round pick.
Dude, he even got first round picks.
I would have took a protected pick.
Right.
Dude, he even got
What?
first round picks at this point. That's all I'm wondering.
What?
Knicks
Quinn?
ain't got no. They ain't got no first round pick.
They traded 5 of them to the Knicks.
But what Quinn won for us? What? I mean, I've been thinking about that since we got that man. What he did for us different.
That's a good question.
He got us in. You didn't like that run in the NBA Cup?
That's the best.
Man, stop.
That's the best I can give you.
Like 2 full seasons with Quin Snyder.
That's the best I can give you, man. That you ain't like that the roll of the dice on the logo. I mean, that's probably the biggest highlight in the Quin era.
The locker room likes Quin.
They just don't like winning.
I mean, he don't know how to win. I've been saying that for years. We need a head coach that won something, that been to the finals.
I was told we didn't need that.
Oh shit.
That's what I've been told. I was told a championship coach don't matter. I was
It
told
do
that.
matter.
I was told that. Demond, you gotta win sometimes. Hey, so hopefully, let me be quiet, man. Y'all, your people already know how I feel about Quin. But who you drafting at 13, Ron?
I like the dude from Maryland.
Quin.
Quin.
Yeah. If
Yes,
he
he
beat
might
it.
fall to us. Yes, he actually might fall to us. Actually, he might.
I like him.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. The mocks got him dropping.
The whole thing is, he is a freshman, just like some of these other rookies in this draft. So some
I
development
like
is
him.
gonna be
He
neat.
better than what we have already.
I mean, yeah.
He better than Clint Capella.
Everybody on here better than Clint.
Okay, if any center in this draft got an offensive game, they're better than Clint Capella.
Thank you. We all better than Clint Capella.
Yeah, Clint's just straight up
On
defense.
here.
Still defensive guy.
You might. The defense might get better. If they put Brittany Griner back there.
Boy, if y'all don't hush y'all damn mouth, right the fuck now.
I'm not
Right the fuck now. Talking about some Brittany Griner broke knee ass, bro. Oh, boy.
The team's front court's been straight. So
I'm just playing, man. But who you? So you say you like Queen at 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you doing at 22? You going wing at 22, or what you doing at 22? Or you gonna package some picks up? You gonna package 13 and 22? Go get a proven NBA vet. 13 and 22. Maybe add a player. Try to move up. What you got going?
To be honest, I want to see what Giannis.
Oh, we ain't getting that yet.
I've been hearing something about that.
You might be gonna come. You must be in the garage with me there, Ron.
Giannis said he's not leaving.
That's the thing. If he don't want that's the only way he's gonna leave. He's gonna be asked the Bucks.
We don't even have the assets to get Giannis.
No, Giannis don't want to leave.
Once other teams, listen. Once other teams get involved, bro, we can't match some of them teams.
Let me say this.
If Giannis don't want to leave, there's nothing happening.
Yeah, he said he's not going nowhere.
Exactly.
Let me say this. I am so tired of losing. I am so tired of sitting on the couch looking at other teams in the finals.
Oh man, Don's been good so far.
So why don't
we gotta bring you back, man? You go take
us down. So why don't you go get the big fish?
He go take us down that depressed street, dog.
The biggest fish available is Kevin
Let me tell you, hey Ron, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Ron, but you about to do another year of watching another team in the final, because we ain't going to the final next year.
Yeah, we ain't. I
just want to go ahead and go get that. Hey.
2 more years, man. 2 more years.
Hey, Ron. Hey, what's up, Ron?
Hey, this
year
we looking for if we can finish, I'm gonna tell you a good season for the Hawks. If they could finish 6th seed or better.
But Mario almost look like Bellingham, huh?
Mario look like he in the garage. Them damn eyes shut.
Hey, bro. Listen, hold on, bro. Don't even mention me in the same breath with that lame ass rapper, bro. Y'all, bro, stop getting behind lame ass rappers, bro. That nigga lame as hell, bro. He not from Atlanta and he white. I'm sorry, White Mike, but I'm saying,
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, he lame, bro, and he ain't here. He out here perping, bro.
My bad.
He
Hey,
out
Mario.
here perping, bro. Don't never mention me in the same
name.
name
Wait,
as
hold on.
that
What
rapper?
What rapper?
Man, we not gonna go into all that, man.
Hold on,
But
what
yeah.
rapper? Real quick,
I
what
got
rapper?
different
What
intel,
rapper?
but
What rapper?
Mario funny, bro.
Who Mario look? What rapper y'all talking about?
Man, I was just messing with him. I said he almost looked like Belly Gang. You know, Belly Gang cushion.
Yo, he do. I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah, bro, you do, bro. You do.
I can't. Damon, I can't believe you right now, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. I got one of his songs on my
Bro,
playlist.
I don't have orange. I don't have an orange beard, bro. Come on,
Hey,
bro.
I got one of his songs.
You,
Hey,
you ain't red. You ain't red like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This song he got one song. It cold. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I told you, Damon, when I asked you the other day if you listen, bro. I think you might rock with him. But anyway,
yeah,
bro. Belly Game is not saying nothing that's fire, bro.
Yeah, the streets is yours, man. Ice Cup. That song cold, bro.
I'm sorry.
That song cold. I'm sorry. Hey, you do
Oh
look
man.
like you do look like
Oh man.
Get back to the draft talk. My fault, y'all.
Yeah, my bad, man. My bad. This ain't
we
talk
talk
rap.
Mario like that. My fault.
What's good,
Hey
White
man, I was gonna come up. Mike, I was gonna come over here and defend your Yang, man. But at this point, man, fuck Yang, bro.
What's up, White Mike? No road today? Where we at?
Yeah. Well, it's early in the day, but I had to come on because I tuned in. It sounded like Make a Wish Foundation.
That's all we got. That's all we got over here, man.
We got y'all full of hope. Y'all full of hope, man. Y'all full of hope up in here.
Matter of fact, White Mike, I'm finna go down to the lake right now, throw a penny in the lake, make a wish. As soon as I leave here, I'm gonna throw a penny in it. Y'all don't do that. You go to the lake.
Oh my God.
Hey, we do this. We do this.
He gonna have Donnie Ferris playing in the background. They say I'm hopeless.
Hey,
we do this. We do this every year, and we all walk off pissed off after it's over.
I know.
Hey man, we don't know what they're gonna do, man. But I feel like we should draft. If he fall, bro, draft Cedric Howard, bro.
Cedric Howard.
He ain't gonna fall. He ain't gonna fall. No, he not gonna go before.
He wouldn't fall.
All right, let me throw mine in there. What I do.
Coward is a reach.
I know Mike knows where I'm going already, but I'm trading up and I'm going to get Con Knuffle. That's who I'm getting. Say what you want to. I'm gonna tell you why. I went to Newark, New Jersey, and watched the Final Four, the Final 8, and I watched 2 games. And and Bama was there. We pretty much held Cooper Flag where we wanted him. We could do nothing. We could do nothing with Con Knuffle. Nothing. He was hitting threes. He was setting people up. He was driving. He was dishing. That dude is a 5-tool player, man, and he's young. I'm telling you, Con Knuffle gonna be the man in this draft. That's my opinion.
They got him
Mike. I said the same thing last year about what's the name? Even though he went to the Lakers, but I said that.
Oh, you talking about
Dalton Connect.
Yeah, but Con Knuffle though.
Con Knuffle is what? That's the dude that's like, what he like 6'6"?
He can play small forward.
Yeah,
he can play small
guard.
Hold on, let me finish. He can play small forward. He can play shooting guard. He can play either one of them. He's thick. If you've ever watched him, he's thick. He uses his body. Listen to me.
We listening.
He uses his body extremely well. Like, you cannot get around him. If he seals you off or puts you on his hip, it's over. At his side, it's over. I'm just telling you, the guy's got all the skills. He's going to go. I got him going at 8. We can get to 8.
8 to who? To who?
I got him going 8 to Brooklyn.
He might go higher than that. He might. This range is like
that's the dude.
And yes, I know he's white, but let's get past that. Let's get past that.
I ain't gonna front. Yeah, we do. Listen, But is he gonna be a starter though, White Mike? Is he a
Well,
starter?
I don't want him to be a starter. I want him to I want him to back up the 2 and back up the 3, and then eventually, I think he takes over the 2. I'm just telling you what I think.
So
But
what you doing with Dyson Daniels then? Somebody gotta go.
Dyson's eventually going to go.
Thank you, White Mike.
Oh, come on. No.
He is. Why? Look.
White Mike.
Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something. Dyson cannot hold a candle to scoring like Con Knuffle can. It ain't even close.
Oh, dang,
Yeah, but can Con play defense like Dyson?
Go pull those numbers. Go pull his numbers up and look at him.
Yeah, but like, can Con play defense like Dyson?
Exactly.
He can. He's thick. That's what I'm telling y'all. He
but
moves.
like with Dyson,
What about that defense, Jay?
Hang on, White Mike.
Hey, White Mike. I'm about to say, he
You're
did
basically
one
saying
thing
that
about
Con
Con.
Nibble can play all NBA first team defense and be top 3 in defensive player of the year. That's what you're saying.
Can you do that?
Can I
We
add
don't
No,
need
I'm not.
that.
No, I didn't say he's
Okay,
going.
well, I mean, then he
Hold
can't play
on.
defense like Dyson Daniels.
I didn't say he's going to play defense like Dyson Daniels, but I know this. He got a hell of a better chance of doing that than Dyson's got it.
We need somebody that
Hold
can
on.
shoot, Jay.
Let me finish. He got a hell of a better chance of playing defense than Dyson's got to play an offense like Con Knuffle does. I tell you that.
So White Mike, so what you saying is this, White Mike? White Mike. So you saying that you're willing to sacrifice. So let me say it like this. So you think that Con Knuffles, his defense may not be as good as Dyson, but his offense is miles better, and his offense can offset the defense you lose.
Yes,
Not
I watched him play defense against my guys at Alabama, and we had a pretty good guard set up. We had, we had Phylon, and we had the other boy that we.
How many of those dudes are going
Sears,
to the league
little
right
short boy. That's
Phylon's going in the league.
You talking about Mark
he went
Sears,
back to college.
poor man.
Yeah, but Phylon was a first rounder. He's going back to college to be a lotto
If he
pick.
was a first rounder, he would have stayed in the draft.
I'll put $100 that he's a first round top lottery pick next year.
So next year,
I got 500. I'm with White Mike. I got 500.
Then bet it.
Players this year.
Then bet it. Then bet it.
Then bet it. That boy White Mike said,
when Cats hit you with that bet it, and Cats be like, hold up.
Then bet it.
White Mike, real quick though. Question.
Hey, I'm not even telling you. Look, I'm not telling you he's gonna be a first rounder. I'm telling you he's gonna be a lottery pick, and I'll bet it.
Okay. Can I question this? Hey, White Mike, I got a question about
you ain't gonna take that.
Why would I bet him that?
Hey,
why is that debate? Because at the end of the day,
wasn't able to do something.
let's say Phylon is a lottery pick. Like, it's still a pointless bet because Phylon, like, Con was not guarding actual NBA leading scorer, all-star, superstar players like Dyson Daniels.
Nobody was.
So it's still kind of a waste of time.
That's why I've been telling y'all.
Unless you're saying,
that's not what he's saying, Jay.
But Jay, all that defense got us nowhere, Jay. All that defense got us nowhere.
It got you to 40 wins.
It got you to the play-in and got your ass sent home.
You get better. You get some.
No, that didn't get us to 40 wins.
In the front court,
that didn't get us to 40 wins.
You sure?
Y'all said that. Look, here's my.
White Mike, man.
Hey, White Mike. Hey, White Mike. Hey, White Mike. Who you got if the Hawks can't move up? Hold up, Mike. White Mike. Who you got if the Hawks can't move up and you got to pick at 13? Give me.
Yeah, now that's the key here, and I'm gonna tell you who I mean, I already told you. Y'all know who I want. Probably ain't gonna happen, but that's who I want. If I'm drafting, I'm gonna use pick 22. If I'm keeping 22, I'm getting a center there. So I'm getting somebody who I feel can improve our 2-3 spot. So I'm either looking at Nick Clifford or somebody that can play the 2-3 and back up the 2-3s because we're so we're just so short there, and somebody gets hurt, we're dead.
You're not a fan of Fleming? He's 6'9".
Yeah, I mean Fleming's all right. I mean, none of them to me. Like I said, we're picking at 13. Sometimes we talk about people and we're like, "Hey, he can do this, he can't do that." Well, the hell, if he could do everything, his ass would be in the top 3.
Fact, true.
I mean, we got to find guys that fit what we want them to do here, and I do want a big man. So So that's the only thing about trading up. You don't get the big man out of it, and I can understand that. I'm scared they're gonna trade up and get the Duke big man. That's what scares me.
So you're not a fan of Circle K.
I'm okay with it. I just don't think he can play it. He just don't play enough minutes for me. I want some. I mean,
I'm trying to get back to the question what Jay said earlier, man.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Yeah, what's up with what's go ahead, Mike?
No, bro, I'm not trying to start nothing, bro. I want other folks. Marion been chilling. Just
hold on. We got to get with Marion. We got to get Marion. We got to get Mario.
Yeah.
What's good, fellas? Then we got to get Tank ain't finna say shit anyway.
Already called it.
Tank just gonna come up here and tell me how much he loves and then tell me when this, when that, and then he gonna tell me Yang stinks.
Everything I've been saying is
that's his whole spiel.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you Tank whole spiel.
Take notes, man, for your turn.
When it's good, I told you it was
Mike.
good.
Hey, Mike. Everything I've been saying has been facts, bro. Everything I've been saying.
I don't know about everything, but yeah, okay.
Everything.
The Pacers were a fluke.
Well. That's the only one I've been wrong on was the Pacers. But
yeah, you've been wrong.
What's good, Marion?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Who you taking at 13? Or what you doing at 13?
All right, at 13, if possible.
And don't listen. Let's not do no. We're gonna take 13 into 22 and go get Giannis, okay?
Yeah, that ain't.
No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, just stop.
If possible, I'm trying to put 13 and Buffkin together to move up in the draft and take Circle K or Con.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You said Circle K or Con?
Yeah.
You on them like that too?
Trying to tell you, Mike. I'm trying to tell you.
The reason I'm on Circle K is for the future. I think that in the future we need somebody that is big who can be a rim protector and a rebounder.
Them kids are prospects, man.
Secondly,
Marion, but the second part, never mind. I'm being quiet. My fault. Let me get a pen and pad.
And the second part, I do agree. I agree that I'm all about getting some shooters on this team because we don't have any shooters. We need somebody who can shoot. Also, I think Con would be a good contingency plan in case we do have to trade Trey Young. Because if we do have to trade Trey Young, then we can move Dyson Daniels over to the 1 and we can start Con. If that be the case.
You about to get mad.
Okay,
let me tell you,
Mike, you got a point, man. It's something going on. It's something brewing, bro.
Perpetual lottery team.
Well, this is.
Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook. He ain't cooking. He not cooking.
Let me finish. This is a next year contingency.
It's burning.
It's
burning.
I think we get to look at Trey one more time. I don't think anything happens until next year. And you got to be conscious of the cap. Because of the cap and because of where we are with the cap and because of our players, somebody's going to move. We just need to be honest about it. We can give Trey the 4 years, 229. We can give Dyson the $30 million a year. But right after that, somebody got to move because you know that wrestler's not going to pay for that.
Yes.
You know that wrestler's not going to pay for that. Hold on. You know that wrestler's not going to pay for that if we don't have championships coming in because that's the only thing that he sees. He sees how much money is going out. So you got JJ at 30. You're going to have Dyson at 30. You're going to have Trey at 57. You're going to have Double O at 14. You're going to have Double O at 14.
Man, y'all going into too much, man. Keep it on the draft stuff.
Okay, back to the draft, though.
Here you go, though, Mary. If y'all can see the screen and some stuff for Con or whatever, because that's why I was trying to add to what White Mike said. And I wasn't trying to stop you, but
Con is nice though.
During the combine, though, he was hurt. He couldn't do any of the what I'm saying, the stuff or whatever. So he just recently did it, and this is the numbers that came in for him. If y'all can see the screen or whatever, the lane agility time, shoulder run. He did the measurement at combine, bro. And they gave that information. Then I'm talking about this part. So
look at his splits, Mike.
He's like 6'6", 6'7". Now, for what I do know,
I'm just asking how tall he is, Mike.
But that's old news. We already know that.
You can go look at that on your own.
Hey, Mike. Also, get into his splits, his numbers.
Well, I'm about to say I'm just giving the new information or whatever. I'm gonna give this next post. The only thing I was gonna say though, real quick, White Mike, is that this right here, the 3/4 sprint, is actually slower than my boy Hanson though. But anyway, everything else though, he actually impressive at, because look, it's saying that his shoulder run is faster than VJ. His higher, he got a higher standing vertical jump than Harper, Richardson, and Edgecombe. He got a better max vert than Flag and Bailey. And so I don't know. I mean, I think that does.
And let me add,
all of the Duke prospects are good prospects.
Hold on, let me add to that. He shot. This is a true freshman, 18 years old. He shot 48% field goal percentage, 41% from three, high volume, 91.4 from the free throw line.
Yeah,
that's a Quin guy for real right there.
Yeah,
that dude can play.
All three.
I just don't know, but my thing is this though, White Mike.
No, you don't like him because he's white. I know what it is.
But White Mike,
Wow.
I'm just saying. This my thing. This my thing.
Really good prospects.
He going to Utah, White Mike. We got they can't get through the flag. They got to get somebody.
Hey, that's where you send all of us, damn it. That's where y'all send all of us.
My concern with Con though is this. This will be my concern, man.
Everybody come down again, but
how many minutes you think? See, man, like
that's tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
What do you mean? He started.
No, I'm talking about for the Hawks.
For the Hawks next season.
No, he's not gonna be. He's not gonna come in starting, but he's gonna eventually take it over.
I mean, but what's your timeline behind that? Because you're gonna actually have to trade up. You're gonna have to give us some assets to get this guy.
No, we're gonna give up 13 and 22. That's what we're gonna give up.
And get that.
And get the 8.
I need a big.
So you think 13 and 22 can get you to 8?
I think it can.
Hey, White Mike, listen to this. White Mike, everybody swear to me that Yang is a second round pick. If you get Con, just get me a second round pick in exchange, bro, and we'll get Con and we can still get Yang. If y'all swear to me, a second round pick, well, I don't care where he go.
I'd be so happy with that. I'd be so happy with that draft, Mike. I couldn't.
All right, let me say this right quick. Let me finish. First off, I don't think we can get to 8 with 2 first-round picks because Brooklyn already has 4 first-round picks in this draft.
Yeah,
they don't want that many. They don't want to have that many first-round picks. That'd be 6 first-round picks or 5 first-round picks. That's a lot of first-round picks to be paying for guys who are going to be in development.
Yeah.
Second,
need it.
if we can't trade up, I would like Yang at the 13, and I would like Fleming at the 22nd. Or Yang and Jones, Burringer. If we can't trade up, I want Yang and Fleming or Yang and Burringer.
I know that was Jay.
Behringer.
Fleming ain't gonna be there at no 22, man.
It should say no team in NBA history.
Hey, look, this y'all been paying too much attention to these mocks. There's going to be a whole lot of big men in the first round that aren't mentioned in the first round right now.
I agree.
I look at a whole lot of big men that move.
Bro, you can get Hanson Yang at 22. You can get
Hanson
Yang at 22.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What are we doing?
I would
let the board. But what he's trying to say is that it's slick depend though. Cause be honest with you, man, the draft got to start to roll and unfold because I told y'all this plenty of times. It's like I can name 3-4 guys that can knock 3-4 guys out of the top 10 that y'all been naming or whatever. You feel me? And that can change things in an instance or whatever real quick and stuff like that. So it ain't no telling, bro. Like it really ain't.
Nah, I'm with you, Mike. That's why I look at the big boards of how these guys are structured in tiers, and that's kind of how I'm like, this dude can go here, this dude can go. I don't really put too much stock in the mock, but yeah, it's not.
But at the same time, though, Jay, and I'm gonna shut up and we move on to like Mario, Tank, and John or whatever. Is that a lot of big boards, and it depends on who have Yang, bro, and like top 25 and stuff. Like I tell you, the Barlow brothers. Yep. Both of them had Maxime Reynaud and Hanson Yang way higher than other people started, and
that's a fact.
Started to move for others. So what I'm saying is that, bro, you can't go off a lot of. Yeah, bro. I just rather Hawks. I respect stuff.
I don't follow them after that bad talk Zach last year.
You know, so I ain't too mad. Even with Matt crazy stuff about Will, like I can more so take that like he's looking at that and saying it or whatever, even though stuff might show him in different places or whatever. It's like, yeah, bro, I wouldn't. Because, man, be real with y'all, man, he folk just like us, man. They just might have a little bit more connection to actually maybe go and talk to a team scout and try and get a little feel. But, bro, that man, ain't nobody.
I'm with you, Mike. My overall feeling about these mocks is that a lot of these mocks were developed back in October, November, and they just kept the same people in place because the real scouts aren't giving up the information anymore. The real scouts have been looking around and seeing that people have been taking their information on TV and been claiming the same thing they claiming. So the real scouts are holding back the real information. But you can tell by who's getting these looks from these teams in terms of being called in for workouts. When you look at who's being called in for workouts, it's a lot of bigs who aren't, and it's a lot of bigs who are not. For instance, in the top 10 right now, they got Colin Murray Bowles. That joker is not going to be in the top 10. I'm telling you now. Sheldon Williams will not be in the top 10. He's going to be somewhere near 25, 26 by the time it's all over. But right now, most Bucks have been in the top 10 because back in December, he was in the top 10. Things are going to change. And that's
what I said. And that's when I speak on stuff like people moving up in the draft, people moving down. First of all, what we know is scouts is not going to give you the scouts who actually working for the team. They're not going to actually tell you what they telling the teams. Okay,
this who we gonna take.
That'd be ridiculous on their end. Yeah, let me go tell this reporter what I'm telling these teams over here. No, that's not what's gonna happen. What you do see is a lot of draft movement is made off of those one-on-one workouts because it's you see the player playing during the season. But when you get them in for the one-on-one workouts and you run them through what you gonna be running and what you want them to do, then they either gonna look good or they're gonna look not so good. And that sways that's gonna sway the scouts' opinions on drafting certain players, right? What I believe is this, like I said, I believe Hanson Yang will not be there at 22. Once he finished all these workouts and they start to see what he can really do, right? Because on some of the workouts, they'll bring in hoopers and just to see how the dude performs against other they may not be NBA, but high-level D1 guys, some of the G League guys. They'll bring them in for like simulation runs and stuff like that. So I don't think Hanson Yang be there. I think that Carter Bryant, I think it's just a lot of hype from people. I think people get excited about his physical metrics because that's what you really hear. He's this tall, but he got a 50-foot wingspan type nonsense. And but at the end of the day, like for the Atlanta Hawks, we need people, and I'm gonna side with Matt a little bit on this. We really need people who can score the basketball. To be honest,
we do.
Okay.
Hold on.
So when I see somebody like Carter Bryant, and their usage offensively was so low in college,
Marvin Williams.
I question how does he benefit the Hawks now at 13? Exactly. That's why I said somebody like Carter Bryant would excel if he get drafted by a real rebuilding team where he can get a lot of minutes and they can get him the ball. Listen, I think the Hawks really, the main thing we need to address in this draft is you have to leave the draft with a big. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to leave with one, and you need to leave with one who's going to contribute this year. Because I do not believe that the front office is sold on Okongwu as the starting center going forward. That's why you hear the rumors of them trying to move up to get Circle K. If we were so confident in Double O starting, and I'm speaking from the front office, rumors like that wouldn't even be out.
That's a fact.
That's false.
Yeah. That's not false. Rumors like that wouldn't be out because there's no other reason. Because there's no other reason for any agent or the Hawks to leak something like that. Why would they leak that they trying to move forward and targeting a big? There's no reason for them to do it. If the Hawks get no leverage and no advantage off doing that. So if the rumor is true that the Hawks will move up, trying to move up to target a big, that's telling me, and I said this months ago, that Double O, the people who drafted him, they're no longer there. That vision that they had with Double O as the starting big, the people who had that vision are no longer your decision makers. You got new decision makers who gonna look at the team in a different light. And here's my last thing, and I'm gonna shut up. Once again, when you look at Quin Snyder's best years in Utah It was with a real defensive-minded big man who could set screens, do the basic big man shit. He ain't had no big man sitting out there at the three-point line. Okay, Trey Young, his best run in the playoffs with Clint Capella, a non-scoring big who can defend the rim and set good screens. At the end of the day, now somebody like Renault, would it help? It'll help us amazingly on the offensive end, but we can't stop other teams from scoring the ball. When you're giving up 119 points a night.
But hold on, you just said that the Hawks need scoring, but we need defense.
No, we need
defense.
We
need defense, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about?
We do.
I don't think any rookie is really going to come in and help the Hawks win next season. I think we have to say that, like, the big man position, they're thinking about the big 3 years, like two seasons out. Like, they're going to bring in a veteran, whether they sign Larry Nance, but they're going to bring in.
Hold on, Jay. Let them say something silly real quick. Go ahead and finish, Tank. What you about to say?
Hanson Yang is a project, bro. He's not going to come in.
But that's the point. That's the point.
He's going straight to the G League, bro.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Whoever they pick at 13 is not gonna be going to the G League.
He's not going 13.
Whoever they pick at 22 is going to be back and forth in the G League because
I think that depends on the player that you take at 13. So
that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be real with you, Demond. It would not surprise me.
Can I get Marco?
And 22 are both in the G League.
But here's the thing, though, Jay. Here's the thing.
And I don't mind that because the Hawks have a good G League track record.
If I'm picking at 13, I'm picking somebody that can help me, right? But listen, when I say help, I don't mean it. They're gonna be all this help. 13 probably gonna see about 12 to 15 minutes a night.
That's good.
Randomly.
That's
so
good.
where are they gonna be at? In between? They're gonna be
on the bench watching. They're gonna be on the bench watching. But that 22nd pick, I will put money that I don't care who we pick. Renault, a wing, I don't care. I put money that 22, that pick at 22 will have more minutes on the court with the Skyhawks than he will with the Hawks next year. And here's my last point. The thing about the 5 position, whoever they take at the 5, they're probably going to be our starting big next season.
Next season, yeah. I agree with that.
Because
y'all giving up on Mo G's defense?
No one's giving up on that.
Mo G ain't a real center.
White Mike trolling right now.
Mo G not a real center, bro.
They've been playing him as center.
No, Mo G's not.
But here's the thing, though, White Mike. But White Mike, here's the thing. We don't really have a lot invested. Mo G was supposed to be in the G League last year. So, and we don't really got a lot invested in him. I mean, he make $1 million this year. So, I mean, I will leave Mo G. I will try to get him as much minutes as I can at Atlanta, but I don't think Quin Snyder is unless Mo G come back, it can stretch that floor. But
consistently,
yeah, I don't know if I don't even know.
I'm sorry, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, I don't know if Quin.
I'm
Snyder,
high on Mo G.
I don't even know if Quin is a fan of Mo G.
Mo G plays good defense, bro.
I think Quin is a fan of Mo G, but I think we saw the politics.
He does
with Mo G.
Yeah, but
he can't score.
They're trying to control how much they pay players, so they have to control how much.
But that wasn't his role.
Thank you. A backup center. We don't need him scoring.
He scored the ball last year. That wasn't his job.
I'm trying to figure out what was you watching when Mo G went out there and hit shots and dunk on people and all that. What are you talking about? What glasses are you wearing, bro?
We're just got to gain some weight.
Yeah, Mario. That's all we saying. He's not consistent.
When was it? When was this?
I mean, who on the bro? Hold on. Who on the Hawks team? Who on the Hawks team outside of Trae is really consistent in scoring though? Nobody.
Jalen Johnson.
That's Mario, get your draft top.
That man's shoulder is like broke. He wasn't even on the goddamn team. What are you talking about?
But he was consistent when he was healthy. That's all I'm saying.
See,
Jay,
y'all saying we need offense.
That's all I'm saying. When he's healthy, he's pretty consistent.
That man Samuel L. Jackson in glass, bro. Come on.
We need offense. We need offense.
It was called Unbreakable.
You right. That's what he was.
Mario.
Mario, what movie is that, Mario?
It is a movie called Glass.
He a little confused.
Samuel Jackson in Glass.
Hold on, Demond.
The reason
Hey,
why I'm
Demond.
good with whoever we pick at 13 or 22.
I'm gonna look for that one. Hey, Mario, I'm looking for that one right now.
You ain't gonna find it.
I look at B30. I look at Jalen Johnson. I look at Moji, even Don Barlow, even Ken Wallace. The Hawks have
man, y'all be
good
killing me
track
with this
record.
Barlow
They're
kid, bro.
developing
Like,
right now.
Hey, man,
Barlow.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, Jay.
They
I'm
have a
gonna tell you like this.
track record of that
I'm gonna tell you like this, Jay. Barlow won't be on this roster next year.
He will not. That's a true fact. Because you're gonna get a
He
big
better
Ken
not be.
Wallace.
He's soft as cream cheese.
Oh man.
And he
Ken
look,
Wallace
But
won't-
Barlow to me showed he can be an NBA
Ooh,
player.
White Mike,
Hey,
come
hold
on, man.
Hold up, Demond. This
Not
what
for the
you
Hawks.
do
His
at
ass needs to be
13, bro.
gone.
This is what you do at 13. You go grab, because I'm telling you this. I watched that combine, bro. Max and me, Raynard is gonna go higher than he ain't gonna go 13, but he gonna go if after 13, he gonna go a little bit right after that because you see draft boys putting him back, but they gonna somebody gonna draft him so they can get him. He balled in that combine, bro.
I think he doesn't make it
Draft
past
net got him in second round pick.
No, I think
Oh,
he's
no,
going
that's not-
that's cloaking.
top
They
20
cloaking, bro.
for sure. For sure.
That's
That man,
Y'all
that
like
man,
him.
go
He gonna
watch,
go
watch him
22.
in the
He gonna
combine.
go 22 to Atlanta.
Go watch him in the combine, bro. He was balling. It wasn't really nobody out there balling better than him.
hey, did Matt
Outside of the little few dudes,
Hey,
few
hey,
guys.
White Mike, where draft net got Hanson Yang?
Like
12.
37.
No. So what you do? You go trade somebody like a
No,
You,
they got
if you
no,
want
they
to get
got
Hanson
they got
Yang,
they got
go
Yang
get
in the
you
third round.
go get a second round pick. Hanson Yang gonna go early in the
I got it
second.
right here.
Hanson gonna go early in the second.
Okay.
They got Yang at 36.
Hey, look.
We put money on this. I
They
got
got Yang
Hey,
at
look.
36.
As much as people want to say Hanson Yang,
I
hold
got
on.
Hanson Yang going in the first round. Who want to bet
You're
that?
right.
He's a first
It must
rounder.
be-
I have a first round.
Yes, he's going first round, but he ain't. But he
No,
ain't.
top
He
25,
ain't no
Demond, top
lottery.
25. Top
I think
25.
Okay, Tank.
his range.
He ain't no lottery pick.
Okay,
Well,
Tank.
hell
Let's
no.
make a small wager then. I got Yang going before Renault.
Hold on. But is he
Now
gonna-
we
hold
talking.
on,
Now we talking.
Hell no.
Hold on.
You want to bet that, Tank?
Let's
Hold
go.
on,
Let's
Tank.
go.
I'm
Demond,
trying to say something.
I got 50, Demond. I got 50 on that.
Two words you need to say,
Hey,
Tank.
hey, Demond.
You gonna bet that?
Hey, Demond. Remind
I'm
him
saying he
what
is
the
not going lottery, bro. That's what
Do
I'm
y'all
saying.
like?
He's
Do
not
y'all
going
like
lottery.
Asa Newell at all? Everybody.
Yeah.
I like Asa Newell, man. I like him.
He's
I
not
think
going.
No.
He's not going top 14.
No.
He's going back to the back. We might get him at 22.
No, I think
Oh, he
Asa
should
Newell's
be
going
available
top
by
12.
then.
I think he's going
No,
top 12.
man.
Dude,
I gotta think.
No,
You know
man,
what, though,
you ain't
Jay?
seeing his
With
speed.
Asa
Not
Newell,
that high.
it's
I'm
funny.
gonna tell you why I think
I
he's
can't
going
even
top
predict
12.
his,
though.
man. I gotta see.
He got
I
no
gotta
shot.
actually see how the draft go.
No,
See,
Hey.
my problem with y'all is y'all keep talking about, oh, we need offense, but we
did you
really need
see-
defense.
Look.
We need defense.
Hey, we need
Tell me-
both next
We
year.
need
Hey,
defense, bro.
tell me who the Grizzlies
No,
drafted
no,
last
no,
year in the
no,
lottery,
We
bro.
need defense, bro.
Tank,
We
hear me
need
out.
both.
Tell
We need
me.
offense.
Tell
We
me.
need defense,
We
bro.
need both
I'm trying to
offense.
tell
we
you,
need
man.
Hold
offense.
on,
Okay.
hold on, but
Better
the
than
offense,
receiver.
hold on, the offense
No,
under
we
Chris Snyder
don't.
has always been top 10, top 5, bro.
Because
It's
Tank,
always been
Tank,
top 5.
Tank,
Our
listen
deep,
to
hold
me.
on.
No,
Our
because you on the
defense,
college thing.
our defense with Trey Young has been terrible.
Nobody,
Terrible.
I don't think anybody denied that.
Terrible.
Tank,
I
I don't
said,
think
And
anybody denied
y'all
that.
keep talking about, oh, we need
Listen.
offense. No, we don't. We need defense, nigga.
No, you just
How
go
terrible,
into
Tank.
that.
Yes, we do.
No,
Yes,
nigga,
we
no.
need
Nobody
offense.
don't
Tank.
disagree with that, bro. We
Tank,
don't.
Tank, our
We
offense
believe
was
that
bad
we
last
need
year.
defense.
Bro.
Who don't
Hold on,
believe that we don't need defense?
You just heard DeMond and Matt talking about, oh, we need offense. No, the fuck we don't.
Bro, nigga, you just, but DeMond is
Yes,
we
do.
more
Okay.
than
We're
just
not
that,
gonna
though.
get
We
him.
do.
No, we don't.
You know, DeMond.
Yes, we do.
A rookie.
No, we don't.
What he was just talking about in that moment is that we do need people outside of Trae who can create and get their own shots. But at the same time, though, you also need defenders. And what I was just going to say
because with you going so strong about defense right now.
Yes, nigga. Yes,
nigga, and it's to support
Yes,
Carter
nigga.
Bryant. And I'm trying to tell you that
I want Rasheed Fleming.
I'm trying to
No,
tell
nigga, you
you.
were just talking that Carter Bryant.
Hold on. I changed my mind. I changed my mind, bro.
You were just in the chat. You were just in the chat screaming that Carter Bryant bullshit. And now you
hold on. I changed my mind. I did my research. Hold on. I did my research. I did my research on Rasheed Fleming, bro. He's better than Carter Bryant.
He's better than Carter Bryant. But I'm saying though, Tank, plenty of people that have come on here and here once Rasheed Fleming has mentioned him, and yes, we will take him over Carter Bryant. Like I'm sure Damon would himself or whatever. It's just that we're saying.
So what's the problem?
And no, because nigga, like Damon just said, bro, today and how hard you was going about Carter Bryant, I'm about to address that.
I wasn't going hard about Carter Bryant.
Bro, yes, you was.
Tank. You know what, Tank? Tank, you worse than a set of bad windshield wipers. You just like a set of windshield wipers.
Tank,
That's what you doing, Tank. That's what you doing. You like a set of windshield wipers. A set of squeaky windshield wipers.
Hold on. How was I going hard about
back and forth? Yeah, no, yes, no, yes, no. Come on, man.
Let's just talk Carter Bryant for a second. Tell me though, when you think, and I'll tell you that. But NBA defenders, because that's what we want, right? Defense. Let's talk NBA defenders. When it comes to NBA defenders, tell me which one of them gave you Carter Bryant offense in college, and you know them as strictly NBA defenders. And they gave you Carter Bryant's offense in college. Who? Name somebody.
I'm trying to figure out your question. I'm trying to understand your question.
Okay, all right. Let's just say this, right? Let's say Tony Allen, Marcus Smart. Name guys who are
Yes, that's me.
Strictly defensive guys. Who is strictly defense, and then tell me what did they do on offense in college?
I'm not understanding your question.
All right, again, is Tony Allen a defender, an NBA defender?
Yes, Tony Allen is an NBA
Okay,
defender.
is he known as a defender in the NBA and basically strictly a defender?
Yes, he is.
Okay, now what did Tony Allen do offensively in college?
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really know what he did in college, but I know he did in the NBA.
Oh, now I see what's going on now. See, Tank, answer the question or type one of the two. You can't do both of them.
I answered the question. No, he just asked me. He just asked me what did Tony Allen do in college. I don't know what he did.
No, he asked you a question about 5 minutes ago, and you decided you wanted to type because I see your comment right there. You can't do both of them at the same time.
No. What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is, Demar was saying Carter Bryant is Marvin Williams, and I'm saying he is better than that, bro.
Yeah, you concentrating on two different subjects.
He's better than that. But y'all underestimate.
You concentrating on two different subjects. You
Really?
can't, man. Look,
If you got Marvin Williams at the 13th,
you gonna mess around here and have a doggone stroke trying to do all that work.
If we're just being honest, if you got a guy at 13 that had a Marvin Williams career for the Hawks, that's actually a really good outcome.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, at 13, yeah.
At 13, yeah. If you got that,
I'm not trading up. I'm not trading up for Marvin Williams though.
Hey, my fault. I'm gonna bring bro back up. Hey,
Mike, I'm about to roll, Mike. I'm about to roll.
You are all right, cool. All right. Well, then shoot.
But hold on, Mike.
Hey, real quick.
Carter Bryant, not my.
Hey, where did Demar go?
Again, though,
Demar.
Let's say Lou Dort. Lou Dort is known as what in the NBA? A defender, right? All right. What did he do on offense in Arizona State?
Play defense.
He was a scorer.
He was not a scorer.
Hey, Demar, come back up here.
No, but what I'm saying is that they typically show offensive and they got buckets and stuff like that in college too. It's just that once they got to the NBA, it's a complete acceptance of only the defensive part. Carter Bryant ain't nowhere near these dudes who are literally all NBA defenders. He ain't nowhere near them offensively in college.
Hold on. Are you saying Carter Bryant not a defender?
No, he can't score on those type of other levels of ever NBA players seem the same.
Hey, I'm looking at footage right now. He look like Marvin. Not Marvin.
What I'm saying is that
He look
those
like
defenders are
he look
also
like Andre.
able
He
to
look like
play
Drake.
because I don't. Never mind. I guess.
Hold on, but you focus on Carter Bryant, and that's not who I want though. I want.
Well,
Rasheed
now
Fleming.
you don't, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
now
I
you
want
don't.
Rasheed Fleming.
Now you don't.
Now you don't want Carter Bryant.
Hold on. I wanted Carter Bryant before. I wanted him before, but after I did more research on Rasheed Fleming, I changed my mind.
Okay. You
That's
just did that
all I'm
today.
saying.
You just did that today in like the last 25
No. That's not what it is. I
Mike,
been did that.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
So, hey, Tank, what's your game plan for the draft, bro?
Rasheed Fleming at 13, like I've been saying, and I'm taking Maxine Reynaud at 22. Simple as that.
Got to find a way to get in that second round, though.
Hey, let me ask y'all.
You got to have Hanson Young at the top of the round.
I got a question.
I
got a question.
I'll take Hanson Young at 22 too. I'll take Hanson Young at 22, not 13 though.
Hey, White Mike. Yeah,
not 13 though.
Yeah, I got a question. What's your thoughts on Sorber as a defensive center?
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Hold on, y'all.
I love Sorber.
Matt does all right, but I'll let let's say
Sorber trash.
You just came up here though. Y'all attack that.
Who said Sorber trash?
He trash.
Carter Bryant. Hey, I'm looking at footage of Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant look like Dre Hunter in gameplay.
You ain't having a good day, Tank.
I'm trying to get
He's
somebody.
trash, Mike. I'm mad. He's trash.
No.
Hey, Tank, I got you. All right. That's your answer. John, do you know anything on Sorber?
No.
All right, Jack. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. You hear me, Jack?
What's happening? Yeah, I got you.
What you got? On Sorber, and then who you want us to draft?
I'm team trade up for certain latest report. You know,
what you say?
You know, the
team trade up for
trading up. Okay. Yeah, 100% trade up. Go get him.
Oh yeah, I just recently got some NBA news.
What do you think he asked, Jack?
Link that we have not had at the center position in Trey Young's entire tenure.
Fair.
Let me rephrase. What skill does he add?
Shooting.
Skill. He anchored one of the best defenses in college basketball.
Yes, he got a shot.
He anchored one of the best defenses in college basketball, and he plays really, really well in transition.
What did Thomas Sorber shoot from three?
Tank, man.
Hey, let me give you Sorber's numbers. I want to give you Sorber's numbers. Really, he first off, he's 6'10" with over a 7'2" wingspan.
Right.
He averaged 14.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. This is a 19 years old freshman, and he shot 57.3 from the field. He had 2 blocks a game on defense as well. I'm just saying the numbers are there. The man can play defense. If you know
I like him a lot. I would take him.
He's 19 years old. He's 19.
19.
Yeah, he's a young dude. He was a freshman in college. Yeah.
19.
I didn't know he was 19.
Let me say this on Sorber.
He got a 7'6" wingspan.
Yes, sir.
This is my thought on Sorber. He's coming off of a foot injury. Foot injuries for big men are not a good thing. They had to do surgery.
So is Circle K. Circle K got a foot injury.
But hold on, he's 6'10" though.
That's right.
Yeah, Circle K a little bit different of an animal defensively.
But he has a 7'6" wingspan.
Thank you.
Long wingspan.
Who cares about that, man?
Man, that's long.
Block shots care about it.
Yeah.
What you mean? Who care about that?
Hey man.
Hold up.
Hold
up on that car wash, gentlemen, because wingspan does not translate into shot
block. Is he in the league?
Yeah, he had 2 shot blocks a game in college, and hold on, he shoots 73% from the free throw line. That's pretty damn good for a big boy.
It is. Over 70% is good for a big boy.
Wingspan
is a little bit better.
Wingspan does not translate into shot blocking. You don't use that 7 foot. You don't use that whole 7 foot 7'2" wingspan to block shots because they measure your wingspan from fingertip to fingertip across your chest.
Hey man,
and that measurement across your chest does not translate into wingspan, into a shot block or your vertical reach.
Somebody answer this for me. Who did the Grizzlies draft last year?
Oh, Zach Edey.
Edey.
He played a pretty. Yeah, he played.
What was his wingspan?
I don't even know. But I never liked Edey. I didn't like Edey.
Mario.
Where did they draft him? Where did they draft him last year?
They drafted him. I think it was 9
in the lottery.
9, 10.
Yeah, because that was balling.
They barely used him. They barely used him. He wasn't even a factor when he was on the team. What are y'all?
We drafted a backup, man. We drafted a backup. Y'all think he's gonna? Y'all think this guy's gonna start? He ain't. He ain't starting over O. None of them.
Somebody should start over.
We got Onyeka.
Nobody did.
You need a taller guy.
Ain't no rookie coming in on Quin and starting at center.
He's too small, bro. He's too small.
Then we're gonna be
hey Mike
13 and 15 by the first quarter.
Hey Mike,
what's up?
Send Demond a message and tell him to get back up here.
Oh nah, he got stuff he gotta do. He said, man.
Oh yeah.
He got something he had to do at 4:00 this afternoon too.
Oh, I don't know. I guess he'll be back then.
Oh yeah, no.
Get him back up here, cause I knew.
Man, y'all kept him up. Oh yeah. Well, he stayed around. I think he had to go to the field.
Yeah, I want to mention it. I wanted to mention this real quick. Within 30 minutes ago, looks like a center just got paid today. Steven Adams, 3 years, $39 million. Rockets, we signed him, so that's off the table as far as free agents concerned. Yeah,
how much? What was that? What was that, Marquis?
Steven Adams got paid by the Houston Rockets 3 years, $39 million.
Whoa!
He was huge for Houston this year.
So he gets.
It was about the defensive philosophy that he made. Udoka was putting together over there. That's why he was doing that double center.
With Şengün and Adams, and it was working.
I'm putting a defensive center behind Okonwu, and I'm rolling with him.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for, like at least a 7-foot center that's a really good defender, rim protector. Then I can see that at least that can work with Okonwu. So that you got at least.
So we doing the Twin Towers again.
Well, that works.
At least have a
scorer.
No,
it's not necessarily the same type of scorer.
Yeah.
So, what was that, Mary?
I was saying that works better when you have a scoring center that you can roll the power forward. And Okongwu is
right. Well, one of the two is going to have to be in the background, and if you're going to run Twin Towers like that, I mean, that's the only way it can work.
I just like having the option. I like having the option.
A good example.
I like having the option. I like having the option to run O or then to go big, to go small. I like having the option of. That's why I want a big defensive center behind.
Good example of that. Finals right now, Indiana Pacers. I like how that team set up so that they can go big and they can go small.
Yes, that's what I want.
Y'all know who will give y'all that great opportunity to do something like that?
Hanson Yang.
You already know why, Mike. Y'all talking about defense, my boy, defensive player of the year in the professional league. Max, stop hating. I don't care.
Hold on. Why y'all think like Yao Ming or something? When have we ever seen a Chinese NBA basketball player?
There we go.
Yao Ming.
Hold on.
It sound like racist. No, time out though. You said when have we ever seen a Chinese basketball player period?
Long time ago.
No, that's not true.
It's not like a long time
ago. It's like 2 in the NBA right now. That's not Hanson Yang. The Knicks got one. He was just hurt last season, but the Knicks got one on their roster. I don't know his name, bro. You saying who?
You don't know his name? He's not that good. You don't know his name. Then.
No. Now you moving the goalposts. You just said, and that's why.
I'm talking about that's good.
No,
that's
now you moving the goalposts, bro.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
That's not what he said at first, right, y'all? He just said who's Chinese.
Yeah, you said who?
I meant to say. I meant to say.
You no. You said what you said, Tank. Now wait a minute. You said what you said, Tank. Yeah. Now see, as soon as he gets some resistance about what he said, he starts doggone goalposts start moving, yard markers start leaving. No, Tank.
Was the last Chinese player that was good in the NBA?
Don't Jeremy
We
Lin
already
count?
told you that.
Who?
Hey, does Jeremy Lin count?
I'll give you Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, yes, he got a ring. He got a ring.
That was a 2 week run,
shape, Bruce.
He got a ring.
That's a 2 week run.
He'll be able to guard it better.
He's from Taiwan.
Chinese players aren't really good in the NBA like that, bro.
You'll see him. And then even still though,
he's not from the CBA.
Even though if he can't quote unquote he still can defend the rim when getting there. Number one, too, if you're looking at old stuff, you already got to look at the body difference. The body difference is different already compared to where it was if you're looking at the 18-year-old, 17, turning 18 stuff. He was chubbier and fatter and stuff like that and stuff. But even still though, like I said, the numbers, when it comes to agility, the foot speed and stuff there, it can always be developed and stuff like that. But even still, though, I'm not going to say he'll be the best person getting out on screens and crap like that. That's perfectly fine to me. He ain't got to be the best. But if he can be around middle of the pack of big men, that's fine. Because you know where he's going to be top of the pack with big men? On that block and passing and on offense, being an offensive hub and being so much of a post-gravity threat in that way or whatever, bro. Especially if you got actual defenders. But the thing is, though, y'all don't want to, I don't want to do it to y'all, though. But, hey, when Trey Young slide his feet and Dyson and Zach and everybody sliding their feet, ain't going to be for my big man having to be well beyond the three-point line trying to get out there and cover stuff. Nigga, I tell you, a screen coming left, get over that hole. Point blank, period. I'm gonna be screen right, screen left, get over it.
Hold on, Mike. How good do you think Hanson Yang can be in the league?
How good he can be?
Yeah, I mean, in your opinion.
Well, all right. In my opinion, I mean, y'all already think I'm crazy to begin with, bro. I'm already crazy.
Good as that, Eden.
But I'm just saying, on the reality though. Every draft pick, when you're drafting, bro, the goal is that they are in the NBA for like longer than 4 years, bro. Like the average career span in the NBA is 4 years. Like niggas don't make it 4 years. Look at draft picks and people picking them like, bro. Teams pick plenty of folks that boom and be out or go to another team. So I do believe that Hanson Yang will have a career in the NBA, a good career, a long career. Now where he'll go from there, being like, all-star level or this, that. I think he got I know what I'm saying. If you asking like how high he can do it, I personally think that he has the potential to be that down the line. Though I do think that he can be a starting big in the NBA. But not every starting big is an all-star either, though. But Marc Gasol is a champion. But how many times was Marc Gasol was an all-star or is he a Hall of Famer? No,
not Hall of Famer.
Hold
on. All-star, I think an all-star maybe 2 times.
Hold on. Marc Gasol not Chinese though.
No.
Why are you messing, man?
It was just an example.
It's a fact, though. It's a fact.
It's a fact, bro. Right now, that's the only.
No, I'm not, bro.
Yo, wait a second.
I'm being realistic here.
Y'all got a
Mario. Excuse me. No. Tank.
Y'all got a problem. Hold up.
Tank. Hold up, Tank. Tank.
Besides Yao Ming, I have not seen a good Chinese player. I have not seen
James. I
haven't seen one, bro.
We can develop it though. We already working on him, man. He already done got a better shape compared to like
Tank. You know what? I would hate to follow you on the expressway because you'll use every damn lane on the freeway trying to get off.
With no blinkers too, man.
With no blinkers. I mean, just.
Since I came in here, since I came into this,
that's not me.
Hey, the way you be arguing, that's the way you be driving, Tank.
I just want y'all to tell me when was the last good Chinese player in the NBA.
We already told you 3 times.
No, you have not.
Didn't we say Yao Ming?
Since I came in here,
you said the last Chinese player. Then you changed up and said,
hold on. That should tell you something. Yao Ming, you know how long ago that was? That was like 20 years ago.
Oh, come on, Tank. You just all over the place. Now we done answered your question.
Hold on, John. I've been in it. John, I've been in here about
legend Jeremy Lin.
Hold on, Jeremy Lin.
I said that.
Jeremy Lin don't count because that was for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
The man has a ring. Jeremy Lin has a ring.
That don't mean nothing.
Let me finish this. Since I've been in here, I heard the white guy can't play, and now the Chinese guy can't play.
No, I didn't say. Yeah. I didn't say about the white guys. I didn't say about the white guys.
Hey, White Mike, that's not. I mean, he got countless black guys who done got passes for being trash.
It's more better white
Too many
guys
passes for being trash, Mario.
Countless of them. A bunch. Preferably Priest Lauderdale.
What about Edie? Remember him? What was that guy's name? Edie?
Yeah, Zach Edie.
Well, I'm talking about the one the Hawks drafted.
I'm about to say, y'all
whatever happened to Alpha Cowboy?
No, there you go right there. Hey, look, though, I got one for you, Tank. Well, I don't know if you call him good, though, but you know Zach Edey, Asian Canadian.
That's true.
But he's not Chinese, though.
I'm just saying, bro. He is, though. He's Canadian. He like, you know, by way.
It don't matter about that, Tank, is what they trying to tell you, bro.
It do matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter, bro.
It do matter, bro.
It don't matter because you can drop a bomb tomorrow on your team.
Hey,
it can be any color.
Hey, Tank, you want to hear something funny though? Tank, I was watching China U19 earlier today, right? You know, got me on some random crap. I ain't gonna lie when it comes to basketball. I watched China U19 team. They were playing some New York Renaissance team, some crap. Hey, bro, they had about three brothers on that team. They Chinese though. But I was like, what? And they got a point that had like the hair of the fro, and he got that thing on the break. But I was like, okay.
That's because his daddy was stationed over there in Okinawa. That's why. That's why. I've been there. I've been there.
But White Mike, he Chinese though. He Chinese though.
I love me some Chinese, bro. I love me some Chinese.
Hey, he Chinese.
They got
now, Tank. Now, what you gonna switch to now, Tank? I'm just waiting. I just want to see what you gonna switch to now, Tank.
Y'all been talking about Hesse Yang. I just don't see it, bro.
I go.
Hey, Tank. Hey, Tank. The exit lane for 285 is on the right side now. You got to come across 4 lanes to get over there.
I don't see what y'all seeing, Hesse Yang.
I did the same thing last season. It was just with Zach. Really, it was Zach and Yang at the same time. So remember, I wanted us to draft them undrafted. No, not drafted. I didn't think he was gonna get drafted. But I like, fuck that jump. Like sign him as an undrafted. You know.
Hey, Marion, they ain't gonna let that man look, man. Hey, I knew this was gonna happen.
Hey,
today.
Matt,
no, John, we about to end the show.
No, see, now, wait a minute.
Do you just want to drop everybody down and just go and
hold on.
No, I see. I don't want to do the rest of the folk like that. Me and Marion don't want to do the rest of the folk like that.
Hold on. I got one thing before y'all do y'all debate. Can I say something about Quin Snyder real quick before I leave, bro?
If it's about China, no.
No, Quin Snyder.
Absolutely.
Because see, man, it's too many of them for you to fight, Tank. It's too many Chinese for you to fight.
Nah, I ain't talking about Hesse Yang. But y'all told me, especially Damon, told me that Quin Snyder ain't really good of a coach. But you got the Knicks calling for Quin Snyder, asking for an interview. If he's that bad of a coach, why is the Knicks asking for Quin Snyder to be that coach?
Okay, hold on. First of all, they just
I just want to know. I just want to know.
Also, didn't they?
Why is he on that list?
That is
they called a bunch of teams.
Why?
They called a bunch of teams, not just Atlanta, bro.
If Quin Snyder is so bad, why would the Knicks want to hire Quin Snyder as their coach?
Okay, I got another question for you.
It don't make sense.
I got
desperation.
I got no defensive philosophy.
Which coach do you?
He's not a great coach.
Desperation.
So he's not a good coach. But the Hawks said he's a good coach. The Hawks said, nah, y'all not getting Quin Snyder.
Okay,
the Hawks
they said great coach. They said great coach.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Like, what's your opinion on Billy Donovan?
I think Billy Donovan's a good coach too. Yes, I think.
I like Billy. The Bulls, just as bad as we were. So I mean,
Hold on, but have you seen Billy Donovan's squad? Do you see his players? Have you seen his team?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then. So you guys don't. You guys don't add no context to no situations, bro.
I'm not saying.
Bro.
I'm not saying Billy Donovan's a bad coach. I'm saying the organization is not giving them a fair shot. Anyways, I know what you're talking about. Hey, my favorite team. They re-signed Chauncey Billups. They never gave him a fair shot for 4 years. So I mean, like, I know what you're talking about. I'm not saying he's bad coach. I'm saying the Knicks asked him too, and the Bulls said no as well. So I'm like, the Knicks is just throwing that dart to see what work. But next week they're gonna start interviewing coaches Taylor Jenkins and Mike Brown next week. So they're gonna finally interview some coaches that freaking open market. So
all I'm saying is
Quin Snyder is highly regarded around the NBA.
You're
That's
wrong.
one of the good coaches. But that's all I'm saying. But y'all guys, you guys want him gone though. You guys want a good head coach to be fired.
Okay, here's the thing. He needs to be better than 40 and 42.
The executives around the league thinks Quin Snyder is a great coach. So why would I listen to y'all when I'm listening? The Hawks think otherwise though. So I don't understand where you guys are coming from, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
One is team wins. One is team wins.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this, Tank. What's your take on Trey Young then?
He's not a superstar.
Wow.
Exactly. This is you just going by what you see. Now you sit here saying one thing. So how the Hawks think Trey Young?
Coaches
how the
don't
Hawks
win
think
without
highly
a
of Trey
superstar.
Young? How the Hawks think highly of Trey Young, but yet they don't think highly of. They think highly of the coach we got.
No coaches don't win championships with no superstars. Every coach that has a championship,
what are you talking about?
Hold on. Every coach that has a ring,
I go with you, John. That man got he a wishy-washy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Besides,
wait a minute, now Tank, that's not entirely true.
Hold on, John.
That's not true, Tank.
Hold on, John. Besides the Pistons in 2004 and maybe
Whoa. See that? There you go. There you go.
And besides,
there you go.
Hold on, John.
There you go.
And besides Rick Carlisle with the Pacers that could win the finals.
There you go.
Hold on. I'll get there. Hold on. Look though. We talk about two legendary coaches. Rick Carlisle is a great coach.
That ain't the only one. Hey, Tank, that ain't the only one now.
I want to hear what you got to say, Mary. Mary been reading. Hey, Mary, what you gonna say,
Larry Brown
Mary?
is a great coach. Larry Brown is a great coach.
But some of y'all
He's
really
a Hall of
don't
Fame
like
coach.
Young. That's crazy.
He's a Hall of Fame coach. Larry Brown is a Hall of Fame coach. Yes, he is. Rick Carlisle is a Hall of Fame
Tank.
coach.
Tank, it ain't raining that hard for you to have the windshield wipers going that fast.
I'm speaking facts here, bro. I'm speaking facts.
Now Tank.
You guys don't like it, but it's the truth.
Tank, you started off saying let the jury hold on. Let the jury please remind me if I'm quoting this right.
Did I lie?
You first started off saying that no team won with superstars. Then you said no team except the Pistons. Then you said no team except the Pacers. I'm waiting for you to name all 32 teams in the NBA. No, nobody ain't ever done this except all the teams in the NBA.
Hold on. What I'm saying is those two teams are exceptions. They're anomalies. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. There are exceptions to the rule. They are anomalies.
I can grant you that. Tank, you absolutely right. Tank, you absolutely right. But don't start off saying nobody and then break yourself down into saying, well, this one accept that one, then accept that one, then accept that. That makes your credibility. That makes your credit card overdrawn. You bad credit, Tank.
Let me it does. About what Tank just said. Hold on. Let me say Tank. Hold on, Tank. Let me just say this about what you just said. It's mighty interesting. You said that there's no team that's ever won a championship except without a star except the
superstar player.
The 0-4, the Detroit Pistons, and the Pacers are in the finals.
Yes.
Interesting.
Isaiah Thomas.
And the interesting part to it is that did you know that Larry Brown took over after the Pacers, after the Detroit Pistons got rid of Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, Rick Carlisle responsible for that Pistons team. Really,
Rick Carlisle was actually responsible for coaching up that Pistons team. And Larry Brown took over. Hold on, let me finish.
You're making my point.
Wait a minute.
You're making my point, Marion. You're making my point.
Hey, we let you talk. Let me finish.
You're making my point.
Let me talk.
You're making my point.
The same Rick Carlisle went to Dallas. The same and took the Mavericks and beat LeBron them, and he went to the Pacers. Now I heard you a couple of days ago said that the Pacers won't get a game.
You're making my point.
Off of the Thunder.
And I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I admit it. I was wrong about that. I was wrong about that. I underestimated.
You wrong about a lot of things.
No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. I'm just glad Tank stuck to something and was able to say he was wrong about it.
I underestimated the Pacers. I thought they would have got swept.
Okay, hey, Tank.
I was wrong. But had you looked and saw that they had a championship,
you taking the first step.
Now
you taking the first step.
Let me get you to the second step. Had you taken the time to recognize that they had a championship coach, you would have saw that they were going to win some championship games.
No,
now you're trying to say that Quin is a great coach, but Quin has never been out of the second round of the playoffs.
Yep, not once.
If you had a championship coach, he could take you to the championship.
Hold on. So you say if we had a championship coach?
That's not true.
Hold on. So you say if we had a championship coach on this Hawks team, on this Hawks team,
Mary just straight put that on wax.
That's the APS stuff, bro.
So you think if we had a championship coach on this Hawks team, we'll go to the finals?
If we had a championship coach, we'd be on our way to the finals. We got Quin.
Okay. So who?
Wait. Let me
who's
say
that coach? Who was that coach you talking about?
Hell no.
Let me say this about Quin that you missed. Quin does things that causes us to lose. He's done it all season.
Like what?
It's part of who he is, and it's part of how he coaches. That's why he can't get past the second round. He does certain things like bad lineups.
That's not true.
Over reliance on the vets. Not calling timeouts when you see a team going on a run.
That's not true. That's not true.
He done that many a time.
That's not true.
What were you asking?
Marion, all those things are subjective, though, Marion.
All year last year.
That's subjective, bro. It is subjective.
Everything
he says
in-game adjustments and his sticking to rotations. No, that is that's not opinionated, bro. That is
opinionated. That's opinionated.
Hey, Matt, I got a question.
That's your opinion, bro.
Because you watch a rookie player.
You got
hold on.
overwhelming majority saying that. That's what it is, and then you got two people saying it's
Go ahead, White Mike.
Hey, have you or Mike heard? There's a rumor going in around here at Alabama that Dylan Cartwell from Auburn has already agreed to come to the Hawks if he doesn't get drafted.
Dylan Cartwell.
The 7-footer out of Auburn.
I know you're talking about.
They're saying he's been told that he's been told he's going to sign as a UFA with the Hawks here and come in as a 7-footer.
I mean that's not. I wouldn't. That doesn't mean that if to me wouldn't like impact say big or anything like that.
Yeah,
no, but that would just say that he basically been that'll be a College Park person for sure.
Yeah, physical 7-footer, like 260.
And then that's a project.
260.
Yeah, he's not 260.
You ain't seen him? You ain't never seen him in college?
Hold on. I don't want to away from the conversation about Quin Snyder.
I'll pull it up, John.
That question. Hold on. That question was for Rondo. That question was specifically for Rondo.
Hey, White Mike, what's his name now?
I'm pulling him up now. Dylan Cartwell.
Dylan Cartwell. Okay, I'll look him up.
Hold on. That question was for Rondo.
I can do something to share screen though too.
Hey, Ron.
So y'all go down the path that make fans depressed, man.
Yeah. Let's get talking about it to the draft.
I'm right.
Mike, you say you want to talk about hope.
Trade up for
I'm right.
I don't got no problem with hope.
I'm trying to figure out what make you right about Quin, bro.
Because the coaches that you guys say that should be fired, The Hawks want him. The Hawks want Quin Snyder, bro. They haven't
What they
found
got
him
to
in
do
the first
with it?
place.
What do they got to do with
But you guys say,
hold
hold on though. But you guys say he's sorry. He's trash though.
Yeah, this is
Hey, White Mike, I found him.
so
I'm
trash,
looking at it.
Why the Hawks?
Yeah,
not fire him?
255.
Yeah, 6'11", 255. Yeah, buddy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If Quin Snyder is so
He
trash,
an
why the
older
Hawks
guy
ain't
though.
fire him?
He's from Georgia.
Probably want to give him one
Okay.
more chance at least.
He's
Yeah,
from
he an
Augusta.
older guy. So that makes sense. Yeah, I see he went to McKeitron. I see that now.
Yeah.
I'm also afraid that he might do better with the Knicks. I don't know. It's something. It's something. I don't know. It's something.
If he's
Well,
so
the
trash,
word is
Dylan
Dylan's
Cartwright.
let it out. Dylan's
Probably
let it out
everything.
here that he's been told that he's going to be, if he doesn't get drafted, he'll be on the Hawks team UFA.
Okay.
He been told that.
That's pretty.
That's
likely.
what he says. That's what he says.
That's pretty
Yeah,
likely.
he 23.
23.
11. Yeah, he 23.
Okay, that's the experience player. Okay.
Yeah, he say from here. He went to McKeitron, of course.
He play. He's a great defender.
No, I seen him at Auburn. I didn't know he was from here and stuff like that. Should have known necessarily. Auburn be getting kids out of
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
anyway, just showing it is. But anyway, but nah, I mean that'd be solid to have. Shoot, bro, it's a bigger body than Barlow and stuff like that. Like I was disappointed, bro. Like, actually seeing Barlow a lot of times on the court, and then we throwing him at the 5. Like, bro, not big enough. Like he's not. Like yeah, Barlow. Yeah, Barlow's not big enough.
You mean Aslow?
Whatever you want to call him, Matt. Whatever you want to call him, bro. He ain't big enough, man. So yeah, and then on top of that, he's not like
What? Nobody's saying Paul. I don't believe it.
But yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at this guy. His brother is playing for the Pacers. I wonder if Ryan Nembhard's gonna get drafted.
Oh, I bring him up all the time, bro.
Ryan
That's my
Nembhard's
favorite
good.
point guard. That's my favorite point guard. I don't want to necessarily call him the only true, but like, nah, bro, is a true point guard, like all the way through. I like them at Gonzaga.
I've seen him play a couple times. That dude's good. Ooh, just like his brother. That dude is good.
The only problem is that he's short, man.
He's like 5'11", 176.
He's short.
Oh, hell, 5'11".
His brother, I know that.
Nah, he's short.
He better have vision like Trae.
But I like the way he moved the ball, though. I just like the way he do run the point. But he's short, though. I ain't gonna lie, he's short. So that's the only issue.
Because I always became like a
He 5'11". What? How much you weigh?
5'11", 176.
He bigger than Trae.
He's shorter and bigger than Trae. And
Shorter but bigger than
That just reminds me of Holiday. That's all it reminds me of.
I mean, well,
we had that guy.
Yeah,
we talking about the wrong Atlanta team on that one. That's a Falcons nickel corner right there.
No, he talking about the size.
Yeah,
5'11", 176. Get your ass in the slot.
That's Stump Mitchell.
That's size, but at the same time, like I said though, y'all gotta watch him if you haven't seen him. Like he's not like Aaron Holiday. Like it's not the defense or whatever. Aaron Holiday don't pass the ball like he do.
That's because he's open all the time.
he moved the ball though and passed the ball. He passed the ball better than his brother. You know what I'm saying? Nembhard play point guard like Ryan does. I mean,
Andrew's more of a scorer. Ryan's more of a facility.
Yeah. Andrew taller though. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
right?
way tall. Yeah. Nembhard plays. Yeah, Andrew Nembhard plays like shooting guard for the Pacers. He's like 6'4".
He like 6'4", 6'5", right? See, dang,
he's
man.
6'4".
Ryan, he ain't give his brother no height.
Man,
usually the younger brother be taller. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Usually the younger brother be the taller one.
I would say another guy I do like. He's gonna be the first round though. I have seen Nick Clifford play a couple times.
We need to get us a Nembhard in here
a little bit.
Yeah, here you go, Matt.
From a college basketball,
be cool with it. Just don't go to
from a college basketball scout.
You know you finna go.
What's wrong with Amari Williams?
He old, but Matt love him.
What's wrong with Amari Williams from Kentucky?
Who?
Matt love him. He just old, bro. That's his probably old.
Amari, I like him. I like him. We need a black. We need a Brit in here. We need a Brit.
He about to say black. We need a black Brit.
Oh, really?
Hey, look though. Hey, for real though. Hey, Tank. Who the last good Great Britain player? Who the last good Great Britain player? I don't even know any period, but I think
don't say King Henry.
I'm not sure.
I'm saying they want to draft folks from Great Britain.
was good.
It seems to be the Canadians are hot right now.
Nah, Canadians definitely going up.
No, it's the French.
Matt want a Canadian. Matt want one of them.
Hey, White Mike. That's why Will Riley. That's what I want. Will Riley.
Ooh.
Canadians dominating.
I'm gonna tell you, I like that boy from France. Noah, I think he's pretty. He gonna be a.
Where Riley going straight to the G League.
Here's my question to anybody that watches college hoops: is any
No, we not. No, we
outside
not.
flag and
Let him ask.
any of those guys create a shot?
Who, Jack?
The wings, like any of the forwards outside of Flag and Bailey, does any of them got an enhanced bag?
Let Matt talk. That's what Matt was just talking about. What we just bring up?
Ain't good enough for one.
Yeah, Con does.
Will Riley, Luke. I mean Jack. Sorry, Jack. Will Riley.
Con.
Will Riley got a bag.
Con.
92 percentile in ISO buckets, Jack, in college basketball. 92 percentile.
He weigh 178 pounds.
Yeah, he weighed 186. He's pretty.
Man, get the hell out of here. Man, Con weighing 215 right now.
Liability on defense, or is he solid out there?
No, he's not good. He's not good.
Hey, James, and that joke did sound funny at first, bro.
Solid.
Will Riley is strictly offense, bro. He's strictly offense.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Riley walk outside and don't get wet when it's raining.
He's a solid defender. He's not great.
Hey! Now, what we gonna do?
I mean, yeah.
How big is he, man?
He like 6'7", 6'7".
I mean, I think
he like 6'7", 6'8".
No, Matt. He needs to add 20 pounds.
Hey, 430.
Oh yeah. John talked about the debate. Him and Marin supposed to have a debate already. But...
Oh yeah, John, I'm about to end this. John, I'm about to end. Now, how y'all debate thing? I don't know. Demond didn't leave me instructions on how to. I have to defer to Mike on that. All right.
Basically, you got to be the mediators. Let them two.
I ain't got no instructions either, man. You the one who participated in debate. Run it the way.
Man, I tell y'all the truth. Now, CBS would have had this lined up right.
Hey, bro, this ain't CBS, man.
Really? Really?
I'm finna go make me a drink. Peace.
All right, wait.
All right. Now the debate for okay. Now, what the Commission on Presidential Debates has told us to do. The moderators are supposed to have questions on the subject that they ask both respondents.
Yeah, a couple minutes each.
The first person, the debate, the moderator selects the person who's going to answer the question first, and the person who follows up will come after him. Now we will start with opening statements on either side. Then the moderators will ask their question. Then at the end of the debate, both people will be allowed to make a closing statement. Now, do you know what the subject of the debate is? Do you know what the subject of the debate is?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yeah, one of y'all two got to tell me.
Yeah, you got it though, right? I'm about to
I'm about to text him on. He left me with no
hit
instructions.
the gym, get some buckets on some.
He left me with no instructions, but go ahead.
Yep, sound like Matt got to improvise on the fly.
Man,
I'm about to leave.
Go. What's the topic, John?
Let me see. How did I
First
formulate
of all,
that
let me
topic?
end the stream, John, and then we're gonna come back.
All right.
It's John and who? John and who?
Me.
Marion. I would put
John,
Tank
who
in
you
there,
gonna make
but he'll be on all sides of the issue.
Nah, that's not true, John. That's not true.
Oh
That's not
shoot!
true.
Tank, you done showed how you be doing.
But said the stream's still going though, Matt.
Hey, Tank will start off on 75 and end up on 20 without using a ramp.
That's not true, bro.
All right,
Oh shoot!
All right,
Come on, Tank.
I'm about to end the stream, and then we're gonna start a new one.
Always a red flag, but still appears to develop shots.
All right,
we got to take Tank to debate school,
All
y'all, because he just all over the doggone place.
I'll kill y'all in debate.
No, you won't. You'll kill us on the road. That would just.
Watch Debate Square, Tank. Debate Square.
What's that?
You need more than that.
It's a debate platform in out of New York City.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on them picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo get open, why? Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break scaring down. But you can't leave open Garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on them picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo get open, why? Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break scaring down. But you can't leave open Garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block.